one of the ugliest guys on social media. So I want to change it now.
Go on.
Buffy, your lane. Like, honestly, believe that. Like, your class, I love your face. And it's not that big. And you don't look like Quagmire. You look like Glenn.
It's Glenn.
Jacobs.
Glenn Quagmire. Quagmire's name's Glenn. Did you know that?
Yeah.
Is it? Yes, bro.
Good.
All right. Miles, we had a great episode last week. A lot of people saw it. A lot of people reached out, let us know that they're enjoying us finally in format, moving, and we're moving. I was talking directly to you, so you could give us some sort of response. I don't understand.
Well, I'm just happy at it, man. It's good. It's good. We're moving forward. You know what I'm saying?
Unfortunately, we had to slow things down, bring things down a level.
Why?
Because it's Dazza's turn.
What do you mean bring things down? You bring
You
things
know what I mean? You know
Hi.
This is 15.
You can't reach
you gotta say?
things. You can't reach things high because of your shoulders. Your arms don't go that high.
There we go. All right, cool. Let's get this out of the way now anyway.
By the way, Dazza's probably the strongest out of all of us right now. He's been gymming galore. I'll give him that.
See it? Look.
No, he hasn't.
Can't you see that? Look at the forearm.
Look.
What's going on here?
What
the hell is going on here?
What's your best muscle group, Dazza?
Huh?
What's your best muscle group?
Huh? What do you mean what's our best muscle group?
He doesn't understand.
Well, like you big chest, big shoulders, legs. Where are you?
Oh, I love chest.
And what's your do you barbell or do you dumbbell?
I do both.
Okay, what's your barbell max?
Barbell max is 35.
Okay, yeah, I know you did well.
That's not bad.
You did well.
Yeah.
Is that strong?
Maintainable.
It's not stronger than me, no.
All right, incredible. Mr. Muscle Man, you know. What you can lift a car like that as well, yeah? Anyway, 35, but that means obviously someone's still helping me a bit still though. So when it gets down there,
You got a spot for that.
slow.
Yeah.
It's only a little bit though still. So he's only tapping my...
Okay, the little nudge.
Do you know what though? Those things are very like psychologically. You think that they're really, and it's you the whole way. It's very good.
Yeah. If you help someone, you'll notice you're not really doing anything. But in their heads, you're doing a lot.
What's going on?
They killed me.
What is going on?
What are you doing though, bro?
They killed me, man.
He's got cream.
I was watching the show last week and my elbows were...
I didn't see that.
My elbows were dry.
Hey.
Nah.
Half time.
Nah, leave them. Leave them.
No, you need some as well, you know.
Nah, just
Oil,
on the
yeah?
elbows. Just on the
Oil,
elbows.
yeah?
Make my arms look bigger anyway.
Editing weren't good for me last week, man. Elbows was dry. You see it, T?
Do you know what it remind me of, T?
I didn't.
Have you seen them videos where the mummy's lying on the bed and the guy will just...
Never seen that. No.
What?
You
have
I know
not seen
you're talking
that?
about, yeah.
I thought they were doing
That's
it.
cheating, by the way.
What is?
What's
When
cheating?
the guy's massaging the girl, you're talking about that guy that goes around massaging all girls.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cheating if you're in a relationship.
It's a massage.
Is that what they're saying?
Yeah, that's what they're saying online. What, the one where the girl's naked?
Yes.
Or modesty?
Yes.
Yeah.
Do you know what?
admit
They
to
might,
that?
you know why? Because they have to finger in it because that's part of the massaging. Just saying. Yeah. I'm telling you.
This is actually from my left and not No Rules Show.
But sometimes you gotta go left. Exactly. You know what I
Sometimes
mean?
you got to swing a left, drop a shoulder, or both. But boys,
That's what you need to work on.
a great start to life from my left.
Right, listen. Let's be honest. I'm not surprised because at the end of the day, like for me, YouTubers.
No, go and say it. Say it.
Say it, man, I'm here. Don't worry,
Go on,
man,
say it.
I'm here.
Like YouTubers are taking YouTube seriously. Since when? YouTube is meant to be fun. We're not in politics, right?
No, yeah.
And of course, we've got pundits that talk seriously. But in this space, we're meant to be having fun. It's entertaining. And all of a sudden, everyone's taking it seriously. So for me, it's hashtag bring back the fun.
You're bringing hashtags back.
Yeah, bring hashtag back as well, man.
Hashtag keep it clean as well.
Hashtag keep it clean. Hashtag love.
Okay.
Hashtag love's too short.
That's how you know you're in the 35 plus club when man just starts spraying out hashtags. Hashtag
life insurance.
Hashtag follow back. Hashtag FYP.
No, but yeah, YouTubers are moaning, man. And obviously, you know.
People are unhappy in life these
let's bring back
days.
the fun.
Should just have fun. When the camera's on, just have fun.
Exactly.
Yeah, that have fun, man.
When the fun stops, stop.
That's a good one as well.
I don't like that one.
But people, most importantly, make sure you like and subscribe. There's no point talking to me in my inbox without subscribing. I don't like that. Because that means you got your back to me.
Hey, look, man.
Like, face me, sign up, let's get involved. And we got a lot of stuff coming up this year. Like, a lot. This is just the start, of great
the
things.
beginning, man.
You know what I mean? But we want you to be part of it as well. So subscribe, man.
And if you are listening to us on Apple or Spotify, give us 5 stars because 5 stars is great for the algorithm. If you give us 4 stars, something ain't right with you because that's just it's a waste of a vote, really.
Exactly.
It's a 5-star show, though.
It's a 5-star show. Yeah. All right, boys, listen, I'm going to introduce the panel and then we're going to talk a little bit and then we're going to get into football because I'm aware that like it's a reunion of sorts. Like I haven't been on camera with Dazza in over a year. You haven't done anything with Dazza in over a year. That's good.
Yeah, it's true, isn't it?
You haven't done anything with
never done
on camera with
Dazza.
never. But no, introduce to the panel from my left. He's representing Manchester City today for a very Manchester City special episode. His name is Pep Gonzalez.
Yes, people, man. I'm not wearing this top to wind you up. I'm wearing this top because it's a special episode. And I've got massive respects, not for Pep like that, but Yaya Toure, I will never forget what you smelled like when I first met you. I don't need to say, go on TikTok and check the files.
I saw that on TikTok the other day.
It keeps coming back.
Yeah.
But I've never ever smelled someone that smelled like chips before. And we scored that well tea. It's been going for years. Love you, Yaya.
Next on the panel, he's double fisting the No Rules merch, which you can buy at spetsgonzalez.com. His name's Dazza, aka Big Daz, aka Yed, aka Buffy, aka Buffers, aka
No shoulders.
Yeah, fair enough. No Rules, no shoulders.
AKA Devontae.
Devontae, yeah.
AKA Braveheart.
AKA the one and only.
The one. Facts.
You got a lot of AKAs,
Got a lot
you
of
know?
AKAs.
You know what, man? And none of
Love
them
it.
stick.
That's good. No shoulders shouldn't stick. It's
They
not
all
gonna soon
stick,
anyway.
let's be honest. Yed.
Definitely not yet. Definitely not yet. No more. How would you call
Yellow
it?
Daz.
Oh, yeah, it does.
Hey, you don't have to say that.
You get called Yed out and about.
No, I don't.
In
Never.
clubs and that.
Yo,
People
yeah.
call you Yed.
Never. They wouldn't dare. They wouldn't dare.
Hey, crowd, when you see
But I've
that
been drinking a lot of water, so my eyes ain't. No more.
Is
That
that
was like 2 years
something?
ago.
No, they've changed.
Innit? No.
they got better.
Are they not yellow?
Let me see.
They're not white.
Yeah, exactly. I was just about to say the hit white.
So what colour is it? What colour is it? Orange?
It's half
Off white.
Alright, let's go for orange, innit?
Maggie
Orange.
Magnolia.
OED. Sounds like a
He's
gang.
always gonna
Egg
hate on me, man.
whites.
Always gonna hate on me.
And next on the panel, he is staying humble. It's his time to stay humble. His name's Miles Fearon, who's AKA is the best looking guy on social media.
It's Miles, aka Wells, aka the best looking guy on YouTube.
Okay.
Yeah, we're here, man.
Best looking guy on
here.
podcast because it's audio only.
And a podcast.
Sorry, because you're the best looking guy on YouTube, can I just apologise to someone?
Who?
Buffy. I didn't mean it.
What did you say about Buffy?
I said that he was one of the ugliest guys on social media.
Oh.
So I want to change it now.
Go on.
Buffy, you're leng. Like, honestly, believe that. Like, your class, I love your face. And it's not that big. And you don't look like Quagmire. You look like Glenn.
It's Glenn.
Jacobs.
Glenn Quagmire. Quagmire's name's Glenn. Did you know that?
Is it?
Yes, bro.
God.
Where you
His
find that
name's
out
Glenn.
from?
Brother,
They don't say that on the
I
episode.
was trying to get a picture of Quagmire and I saw Glenn Quagmire from Family Guy. I said, why has he got a Wikipedia?
You should have a wiki.
Why are you a cartoon character?
You should have a wiki. You should,
Oh my God, man.
you should have a wiki.
All right.
Also, I've got something for the set. I brought it in today.
Okay.
Yeah, I see that the set is
The
looking
set's
a bit-
evolving
It's
step by
evolving,
step
step
every
by
week.
step.
If you're listening
What was
to
that?
us on
Behind
audio,
you.
go on
Oh, yeah.
YouTube. We're here.
You draw that.
You can see-
What do you bring? What do
Is
you
that
bring?
your drawing?
No, that's not my drawing. Who drew that? Who drew that? Do you draw
A
that?
big fan. A big fan drew it.
Oh, yeah, who bought that? Who bought that here?
It's a big fan drew
So
it.
what did you bring?
So specs,
Yeah?
wrestling.
Yeah?
What do we call each other?
What,
Going on here.
in wrestling?
Yeah, what 2 wrestlers do we refer each other as?
Women's
This is
champions?
Vince, this
What?
is Vince McMahon. Who are you? Who are you? What wrestler are you?
Vince
Mr.
McMahon.
Perfect.
Wait a minute.
Never heard that.
I've never called you Vince McMahon. If you want to be Vince McMahon,
You don't want that. You don't want that.
You want that now, yeah? Let's stick. Call him Vince McMahon now. Call him right now. Let's stick.
Go
Let's
on.
stick.
He's a lanyard point, by the
I've
way.
got some memorabilia
Okay.
for the show. So this is the first one.
Oh, very good.
This is going on there.
What's that got to do with Vince McMahon? By the way?
But you're Vince McMahon, yeah.
Okay.
You're the CEO.
That's
so they
fair.
say.
Well, no, we're all co-owners of this business.
Yeah, but you know, Vince
Well,
McMahon.
Sorry.
Not
sorry,
you, no.
Sorry.
Not yet. No, you
Is
said
that
not yet.
one of your
You said
toys
not
you've
yet.
had from back in the day?
Yeah, and this is the other one.
Oh my.
Wow.
2 legends, man.
That's great additions.
So they need to go on
done,
top of
Miles.
that-
Yeah,
top of that
yeah,
shelf.
100%.
The
Well,
Rock-
they should stand here for the
Rock
rest of the
and Stone
episode.
Cold.
Boys, Dazza, as a huge wrestling fan,
Yeah.
The Rock has never wore. Yeah. I don't see Rock wear black trousers.
No, he does though. He's always-
When?
He does, man.
He always shows his legs. Always shows his legs.
Bro, you ever seen The Rock wear trousers?
Not like this.
Look
I
at
see
he's
he wear
worn
trousers.
trousers.
He
He's
wore
worn
some leather
trousers and
trousers.
loafers and shirts.
But not
Open
his black
shirts.
jacket though.
Nah, not
Spurs
this
might be
swag.
right,
This
you know?
swag, nah, man.
Where you
this is
get
the rock,
that
man.
from?
This is the rock. This is the rock. I've had this for years. This Stone Cold. Come on, man.
That's good additions. Well
good
done.
addition.
Well
That's
done.
good.
Well,
That's
that's a
That's
big
good. Is
move.
that what we're doing, yeah?
Big move.
I never knew.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
we
love
can
this show, man.
That's
I love
strong.
this show. This is why you need to subscribe. Anyway,
Before we get into format where we're going to be talking about Manchester City, Pep Guardiola, obviously it's their worst season since he arrived. It's his worst season probably as a manager ever this season. But we're going to focus on some good and some bad by running down every one of his transfers at Manchester City. But before we do that, I just want a quick update on Dazza's love life.
My love life.
Does he have
Still
one?
non-existent right now.
it's still what?
Non-existent.
Yeah.
But you're the buffest guy on YouTube.
So how long you been in a relationship for? Go on. We're smiling and laughing. You must be in a relationship. Go on. Go on. Why are you laughing? It's hot, boy. Are you in a relationship?
No, I'm just saying, you're the buffest guy on YouTube.
No, I'm
and
not
you've
the
got
Buffett.
no
I'm
love
not
life.
the, they call me Mr. Buffett, innit?
You're the best looking guy on YouTube.
Yeah, I'll be
Best
the most
looking guy. But he's the
lady
buffest.
views.
If you're
No,
the
I'll be the
if you're the
most lady
buffest guy, that
views.
means you got all the girls, right?
No, I've been the most lady views. I'm a ladies man.
You bring the most lady views. I'll be real with you. This is a fact that I've not made up.
Go on.
100% fact. When I left today, my girl said, have fun and enjoy being with the only other guy I like on YouTube, Dazza.
Oh, see.
Today we're going to be ranking every Pep Guardiola signing at Manchester City. I'm not going to run down every single player because some of these players are barely worth talking about.
Trust me.
But I will list the players that we ranked as the worst, just quickly for us to go through.
Get my list.
Worst, we said Calvin Phillips.
I never said Calvin Phillips.
We as a group said Calvin Phillips.
I never said Calvin
I don't
Phillips.
think he was the worst.
No,
He was up there,
not
though.
worse. He wasn't the worst player, but signing wise, Pep didn't have a plan for him at all.
Yeah, so let's be clear, because Calvin Phillips is our friend, and I know he's watching this. We're not getting on to you, Calvin Phillips. You were great at Leeds under Bielsa, especially.
Just
But
a
when
bad move.
Guardiola bought you, for me, it didn't make no sense.
sense.
He had no plan.
He had no. I didn't think Guardiola. I think Guardiola knew I'm not going to pay this guy.
I
think he knew
doubt it. I doubt it.
Okay, Rodri's there, and Rodri
Yeah.
is not. He's not injured at this point. So what?
There
what
was
you-
a rotation though. He did come in. He played some Champions League games. He did come in.
He didn't get enough minutes though.
Yeah, I think also he could have played with Rodri. And I think he'll tell you he could have played with Rodri.
All right, well, is it fair to buy Calvin? I'm saying Calvin like he's my boy, but he is. After that, the England Euros, he went mad. Remember him and Rice in
Yeah, it was
midfield?
him and
Yeah.
Rice in the pivot.
That was.
I wonder if maybe they want him to stop him going somewhere else.
But that's selfish though.
I don't think if you look at Pep's transfers, I don't think he does that. But I don't know. You know what the thing is? What I don't think he's recovered confidence wise.
He hasn't. Do you think Calvin needs to take some responsibility for that transfer as well?
No, because
100%.
No, because if you're
think
Calvin,
so.
if you're Calvin,
always
and you,
say yes to
yeah, you
Nah.
smash it in England, and the best manager in the world comes for you, you're gonna go. Of
Yeah,
course,
but,
you're
then,
gonna go.
but you look at the squad and say, where am I getting into this team?
But you're talking about a man who's now got a Premier League, a Champions League, a FA Cup, a World Cup, a World Club Cup, a European Super
yeah,
Cup,
of course.
and he joined at like 26. It wasn't like
No, it's a
he
good
was a
move.
kid.
Yeah, but
he stacked his trophy cabinet. My problem is that
Cheated.
on the other end of it, the West Ham period and now the Ipswich period, he ain't
Yeah,
back yet.
He's not back.
Nah, he's not in
Because
there.
he's still a quality player. He ain't back.
So
I don't think he's ever going to
So
come
let's
back.
say, even though Guardiola is one of the best managers in the world, he destroyed man.
Oh yeah, he's destroyed a lot of
100%.
players on this list.
Hopefully he's not
We're gonna
destroyed him
talk about that,
forever.
though.
Hopefully he's not destroyed him
By the
forever.
way, he wasn't my worst because there was a player that Guardiola hid.
Well, there's Nolito. We put as the second worst. He signed him right at the beginning of his tenure.
Second signing, I believe it was. Wasn't it?
Apparently, he didn't like England. I don't know if he didn't like Manchester or he didn't like England.
Of course, yours live. Part life. There's nothing to do in Manchester. I get it.
There's a lot to do in
There's
Manchester.
a lot to do in Manchester, man. I love Manchester.
One player we had low was Ilkay Gundogan 2024.
Oh, that was bad.
There's two
bad.
Ilkay
I don't
Gundogan.
know
was
why
my
he
worst
went.
one.
Yeah, I know.
That
I
was
don't
my
know why
worst
he
one.
went
That was
back.
bad.
I think that's his worst signing.
You wanted him
I
at
don't know why
Arsenal
he
that time
went
as well.
back.
I didn't want him at Arsenal. Yeah, I didn't want him at
You
Arsenal.
did. You did.
The second time, yeah,
Who-
don't
who-
deny.
when
You
did I
did.
say
Don't
that?
deny.
Tell me when I.
When he was on a free, that would have been
When he was on a
decent,
free, you
wouldn't it?
wanted him.
No,
Options,
I
options.
said Pep Guardiola signing him back again on the free was one of the worst things he's done. I said he ran out of
Yeah, I know,
ideas.
but you wanted him at
I
Arsenal.
didn't want him at Arsenal.
Okay.
Why am I going? What's he
Because
doing for us?
eight, you wanted 8, innit?
Nah.
There are a few young new signings who put them on our list because we don't know them. Who wants to stand on the table for Abdulkadir Kujanov,
Them sort at the
Nico
end.
Gonzalez,
Yes.
or Omar Mamouche?
I want to say something about
I
Kushner.
know Omar Manish.
When he's young, isn't he?
yeah,
he's
very
19
young,
years
yeah.
Guardiola threw him against, I think, Chelsea.
Stinks.
But I saw the warm up. You know what? I'm looking at this kid thinking he doesn't want to play.
Under pressure.
He was under pressure.
Yeah.
And first minute, He's trying to
He's
hit
put
back
him
to
under
the
pressure,
goalkeeper.
man. Even
But he's
against Liverpool.
improved.
Yeah.
He's improved. Don't get me
I
wrong.
like his
but-
reading of the game.
Yeah, it's
I like he's clearly he knows what
Yeah,
he's doing, but
yeah.
he still is a big jump physically.
yeah.
Yeah.
Don't
I don't think you can put him
start.
in
Nico
middle of the
Gonzalez
season.
looks good though.
Yeah,
Yeah,
And
yeah,
Nico
that's all right.
Gonzalez for me yesterday against Liverpool looked slow.
that's
He looked
Rodri though. Rodri's like
He
that as
looked
well.
very slow.
Yeah.
Like he was getting up the pitch and he looked like out of breath. Like he couldn't keep up with the tempo of the Premier League.
He's come from
It'll take
Portugal.
some time.
It's gonna
I know,
take some
but
time
that's-
to adjust.
I know he might
that's-
come good, but
That's what I loved about Wenger. When Wenger used to buy the players, sometimes like most of the time, he wouldn't start for like
Gradual,
first month.
yeah.
Gradual.
But
Guardiola's rushing.
Pep's written off this half of the season. So if you think about it, you should just play Marmoush,
Okay, that makes
Savinho,
sense.
all these guys. Nico Gonzalez is go, right, you're ready for next year. It makes sense. It's
Yeah, of
clever.
course, get
as
the
long as they
minutes
can
in.
get Champions League, I think it's clever.
Mamouche would be a class signing though. I think he'd be a decent signing. He looks
Very
ready.
good.
He looks ready for the Premier
He
League.
might be the best left winger signing.
Who?
I reckon.
Who?
He might be.
Who?
Peps.
What? No
Mamouche.
way.
Yeah, because I don't think.
I
I think he's had a stink on that wing, on that left sided with
We'll get
signings.
to him. We'll get to him.
Who?
Mamouche.
Well, no, we're talking about Marmoush now.
Oh, is he down there?
Yeah.
So why is he so low?
Because he hasn't
Because
done
he had done
anything
anything.
yet.
He's been here for
We
long.
don't know what he can do
He
yet.
got a hat trick, bro.
So
And that makes him a what?
No, I think Mamouche is a immediate impact. He should be higher in this list. I
no
think we're
way. No way.
Why not?
Because he scored a hat trick.
Can I ask you a question? Has he been the best? Has he been the best out of the new signings?
Yes.
Yes.
So he should be higher.
Yeah, but look-
has he? Was he?
Yeah,
is
but
he
look-
be-
go
was
on.
he better than Grealish and
He was
Doku when they first come?
he was
No.
highest out of all the new signings.
Okay,
Yeah, that's
Oh,
what
that's
that's
good,
about.
that's
That's
fine,
that's
that's
what he
fine.
should be.
but what number is that? What number is he?
24.
That's rightfully so, Specs. Specs, he came in January. What are we in now?
There's gonna be some players above
We're in
him. I'm gonna
February.
be happy, bro.
You have to be. You have to
No,
be.
but
He's
you-
only
you-
played like 4 games.
4 games, bro. You've got no data on him. You've got nothing.
He was on he had a semi yesterday in a group for Mamouche.
He did.
I never had a semi. I said
You
he
had a
looks
semi.
good.
Mamouche, this guy's raw. Arsenal should have grabbed him. You said that.
I said he looks good.
Arsenal should grab everyone, didn't it?
I know. Allegedly. Arsenal should grab everybody. No, I didn't say
It's
that.
in the group.
It's in the group. Shut the group.
I don't leak voice notes.
A couple of players that didn't make the top 10. Benjamin Mendy. I think it's hard to remember how important he was in
he
that
was
first
good.
couple of
I was
years.
trying
He
to
was
figure out how
quality.
good he was.
And then when they needed a left back for a lot of that time as well.
That's Fabian Delph and all these guys. Was
But with everything, I don't think he would have been top 10
Zinchenko.
though.
all these-
Who? Mendy.
Mendy, yeah.
No,
I
Mendy
don't
would. If Mendy didn't have all that stuff, I think he'll be in the top. He can be
Yeah.
because he was a big impact.
When
when
did he
he,
just
had that
go? Did he go
injury.
to Greece?
Yeah,
Has he
injury.
just gone to Greece?
did I see him at Strasbourg?
Yes.
No, he was at Lorient. I think.
Lorient. That's it.
Is he there now?
No, he's just rocked up somewhere else.
By the way,
Zurich.
Yeah.
Good move for him.
That is a good-
Jeremy Doku didn't make our top 10.
Rightfully so.
I clocked something. You know,
He's not a good player,
I
man.
like him. I think he's funny.
Funny.
Yeah, in terms of like them little tricks. And
I
stuff,
don't think
but
he's effective enough.
He's
He's
not.
not
Yeah,
effective
he's not
enough.
going to give you. He's not going to get you 15, 20. He's
Yeah.
not got goals in him, and he can't see. He can't see.
Glasses.
No, in terms of when he's got the ball,
He
like,
lacks,
he can't
yeah.
see people running and stuff. So he'll take you on, win a corner, take you on, cut back and pass back.
But I tell
Yeah,
you what,
no
though, he
vision.
absolutely
vision.
destroyed Trent yesterday, though.
Anyone can.
Again,
know.
but
Anyone
But
can.
he destroyed Trent like 4 or 5 times.
Anyone
He
can.
broke the record, didn't he? Well, Trent broke the record of most times beaten by a winger.
It's not about anyone he can because I've seen
Trent's
Trent.
not supposed to tackle Doku. I'm sorry. It's
Nah,
not.
do
That's not
Do
what
you think Pep actually wants a Doku? Because he signed him. Does he want him though? Because if
don't
he
think
does
so.
break the line and he gets in behind, you're right. He does find the way to cut back or divert in the other direction.
I think he does want him to some degree. I think he's gone back to that type of winger. Obviously, when we had Jack Grealish, and Jack Grealish was that kind of player who's going to take on players, and do the skills and check it back. He went back to that with Doku, with Leroy Sané, Doku, Sterling.
I just feel like because
I think he went back to
he
type.
plays so many like low blocks and that, he just wanted to be able to throw a wild card
Card in
out
there,
there
yeah.
so that teams have to defend differently, and that just gives space to all his players
But
on
he's
the
had
inside
loads
to
of
knock the
wild
ball around.
I'll be real.
It's
with
like
you.
a distraction.
I
Jeremy Doku is a decoy.
I think Doku is for Guardiola. I think it's a bad sign for him. I don't think Doku is a Guardiola player.
But remember, he was one of your favourites, top
But
left
Doku
wingers.
as an individual, yeah.
You had him as like top left wingers.
Yeah,
man.
as an individual, yeah, but he's not a pet player.
Nah, he's not.
When you said we'll get to Sane, but when you said Sane, that is like different to Doku.
Player who didn't crack our top 10 was Alexander Zinchenko.
Yeah.
Got four Premier League titles,
I had him as one of
4 League Cups.
Guardiola's best signings.
Yeah, I could see it.
1 million.
1 million, yeah.
1 million,
Very
and
good
then
sign. Sold him for how much?
obviously because Delph was there before Zinchenko, I'd say.
Yeah, yeah.
And Delph was that because Delph was doing the inverted thing before.
The utility, yeah.
Yeah.
Zinchenko come, look good, then started doing the team talk.
Yeah.
And Miles said, "Yeah, we need that."
I never said
I said, "Yeah."
Do you know what's so funny about
said
that?
that. I never saw his TikToks. I bet he said, "Yeah, we need that."
You want Zinchenko, bro.
No.
Do you know what's so
bro.
funny? Because another player
He's
who didn't
never
make it
Marino.
is Gabriel Jesus. Obviously, they both end up at Arsenal.
Nah, they shouldn't
But
make it.
Man City make huge profits on both of them. But when they both went
Not
Arsenal,
huge.
yeah, Zinchenko
Oh
cost
yeah,
1.7 million.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
when you think about it, Arsenal needed them both at that time.
100%.
But they outgrew them in 12 months. 12 months later, it was like, wow,
What
are we doing?
What do we do
And
these guys?
Pep's looking like, tell me about it. Like, what do you think I got
do
rid
these
of them
guys?
for?
But Zinchenko was good, man.
Yeah, he was good.
He was
but
He
I
was
don't-
good for a bit, yeah.
I don't ever think he was a left back.
No, he wasn't.
wasn't.
He wasn't.
Player who didn't make our top 10, I'm surprised by Jack Grealish.
Yeah.
I don't
Rightfully
understand
so.
why he didn't make it.
Because that first 2 years was very good, but I understand like the
It's Pep's
numbers
fault, man.
because he left the numbers situation at Villa and then joined the team where the numbers weren't the priority.
It's Pep's fault.
Yeah, it's Pep's fault.
No, see, that's the
Culture's
player that I'm
terrible,
talking
man.
about systems. Where
No,
Pep
yeah,
Guardiola's
you-
destroyed him.
But this is what I don't understand. I
That's
remember
what Doku's doing now. Sorry to cut you off. What Doku does now and all that stuff on the wing and just
That's not good. No, it's not
But that was
Grealish.
Grealish at Aston Villa.
No, it wasn't.
Not necessarily on the wing.
He destroyed Grealish as well.
Yeah, of course he destroyed Grealish.
Yeah.
Grealish is a system player for Pep. I don't think Doku is.
No, Doku's more of a system player for Pep than
Nah,
Grealish.
nah.
Let me tell you why.
Grealish.
Let me tell you why. The reason why I say that is because I think Grealish has way more to his game, where he can come into the 10, be creative. Grealish needs the freedom because
And he doesn't have it because of Pep.
Doku's main skill is dribbling.
Mm-hmm.
So when you've got a player that's just got that, that's right
I
for the
think he's
system.
got more than that though.
Yeah.
I think but the
Okay, who's better? Who's a better player, T?
Who would you take today?
T, answer my question. Who's a better footballer?
I'll say Jack
Doku
Grealish.
Grealish.
It's
Grealish.
He's a good football player though.
T,
But if you imagine, yeah,
It's just
if
a
you imagine,
dribbling thing.
If you imagine Pep's,
not a dribbling
there's no vision.
imagine Pep's got a team with two wide players who are actually number 10s, right? Which he has a lot. And then the ball's transferring up the pitch and it's going up and then it gets kind of stuck here because they can't go out that way. Everything comes in this way. He does that for a few years, wins the Champions League with it, and then goes, right, everyone sees us coming now. Low blocks, big defenses, everyone's deep. What I need to do is buy some players that can take me out this way. That way I can drag fullbacks, make space for these incisive runs, but also just gives his number 10s, who he's actually in love with,
Space.
gives him that space. So for me, Jeremy Doku, what he can do is irrelevant because all Pep wants him to do is drag
outside
fullbacks
wide.
out and make
okay,
space.
okay, so
But
this,
it didn't work.
but this is my problem now. My problem is this. So you were successful with Grealish. But okay, you want to change things now because teams have read you. Now Grealish has not started once this season.
In the league, no.
The hell is this?
It's bad.
bad
Not
signing.
one league start in the season, bro.
I think
Grealish, I need you out there, my bro. I need you out.
No, he needs to leave. He should have
He'll
left
be
off.
gone.
Arsenal.
He'll be
It's
gone
not
in the
to- it's not
summer.
to do
He'll
with
football.
have
Arsenal.
exactly the same problem at Arsenal. He'll have exactly the same problem at Arsenal.
because
Bro,
Arteta's a
I'll tell
bum
him
boy.
Guardiola taking the piss.
I'll take him as a bum boy, man. I'll take it just follows Pep.
They've simplified the tactics of Premier League football very, 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 very,
You
very,
can't be like
very
that,
well.
Chill out, man.
What?
This is my manager like that. Chill out.
Oh yeah, back in your manager.
Your manager licks bums.
100%.
What number is Jack Grealish?
He was actually 16.
That's about right, though.
oh,
should
he was
be
100
Bro,
million.
it was
wasn't he?
100 M's,
100
bro.
mil, yeah.
And
That
then, you
comes
know, a
into
lot
it.
of Man City fans hide behind the fact that, he won a treble. But yeah, really and truly, he wasn't really
He was very
impact-
important in that Champions League run. Very important in that
The
Champions League
Champions
run.
League run, yes, he had good sporadic moments, but throughout the whole league,
I think he was good in the big games as well.
He was.
He just
yeah.
the numbers, like he because of the way they play, the numbers ain't there for the wide players.
I just don't think he was
He
that
had
impactful for the
Foden
team.
running through the middle. Foden was getting goals. I'm not saying Jack Grealish can do that because Foden is a special skill to score goals. But you look at a version of him at Villa, like he's more explosive. He's more of a
100% different
contributor.
player.
Yeah.
Pep Guardiola killed him, man.
I'm going to give you one more player that didn't make our top 10 before I list who our voting panel was. And at number 11 was Manuel Akanji.
Oh, wow.
Good signing, value's there.
put him
I
in
just
10.
look at all centre-backs that Man City have bought other than Ruben Diaz and say, they're just, it's luxury. They could do what they want, really. Pep doesn't sign a lot of centre-backs for their defensive skills.
On the ball.
Did it, when Akanji come in? Did it stand out?
It did.
Yeah, he made an
did that,
impact. I believe he made an impact.
I was surprised that he became a first-team player as quickly as he did, but I don't think it stood out like, wow, look how different they are. They got Akanji.
I think it stood out to some degree because, like you said, no one expected him to hit the ground running, and he was actually good on the ball.
And that's
though.
the four centre-backs era as well. So it's kind of like, it's a game
He
changer
did-
because it's that,
yeah,
he
it
comes
went
into that
back.
four centre-backs era.
I just look at all the centre backs he's bought. And for me, it's just like Akanji, Laporte, like for example. I don't see the difference. They looked good, But I didn't. It's not really.
Nah, not Laporte.
not
Laporte was
Laporte
good.
started good though.
Yeah, he started off good, but
Yeah.
Kanji kept it more consistent than Laporte. 100%.
We're going to get into our top 10 best players signed by Pep Guardiola at Manchester City. But before we do that, I'm going to list our voting panel. Obviously, we got Specs, we got Tigo, we got Miles, we got Dazza. We've also got, from last week, Lewis.
Yeah,
And Alka.
Lewis, my favourite guy, man.
Yeah, Dazza was in
You're
Barcelona with
texting each
us.
other, yeah? You texting him, yeah?
I need to message him, mate. Message him in a bit.
Okay, so how's your favourite guy? You don't even text him.
Don't worry about all of that, man. Just carry on, please.
Big friend. He's a big
We
friend.
got two
Let's get rid
Manchester
of him,
City. We got two Manchester City fans on the panel today.
Oh, nice.
We got Ollie Hayes, who's a big photographer within the game. He works within football, works with a lot of football players.
Big up
Hangs
Ollie, man.
around on planes with a lot of players. Big Man City fan.
Big up Ollie.
And legendary football freestyle as well, actually. And I got someone who, whenever any of us tweet about Manchester City, anything close to it, the reply straight away is from him. His name is J-Man City 11.
Big up J-Man City 11, man.
He
Come on.
thinks we've got a big agenda against him. I thought, how can we do this list without someone from the crowd who always gets at us for our Manchester City takes?
So, Jay,
J-Man
you have
City
your
11.
say.
Well done, you got people in the crowd,
Here
yeah?
we go, boys.
Come on, man.
Everyone, this show is built
From my left,
for
you know.
you by us.
Subscribe, man. Come on. Get involved.
Sven Gibson's back.
Big up Sven.
Big up Sven.
He's a Manchester United fan, but he's also just very knowledgeable about
He's
football.
from Mane as well, isn't it?
He's from Bury, but
Bury?
it's just around the corner.
Yeah, he's got a big say in this.
And lastly, we got Joe Walker, Crystal
Big up
Palace
Joe.
fan, obviously.
Big up Joe.
You
Shows
said my
up
bad.
on-
You said my bad to him?
Never.
Okay.
Why should he say my bad?
Remember, he disrespected my Twitter. First episode.
Yes.
Well, Joe, like we said, come on our show and we'll talk about it.
Fair enough.
From my left.
Well, it's time to get to our top 10 from my left. If you haven't subscribed on YouTube, please subscribe on YouTube. If you're messaging us and you're a big famous person and you haven't subscribed, I see you. Thank you for watching. That's more important than subscribing and liking. But if you could subscribe and like, please do. If you're not one of the biggest YouTubers in the country, you can also do that. And I appreciate that just as much. Again, if you're on Apple or Spotify, please give us 5 stars. We're in the early stages, so we're going to shout out more the subscribe and the ratings and everything else. Give us the like for the algorithm boost and all that stuff. As time goes on, we'll probably care about this less, but we're an upstart. We're a new
Come on,
company.
man.
We are equal equity shareholders, not Dazza, in this new business
yet,
called
not
From
yet,
My
not
Left.
yet, not yet.
You'll never get a piece of this pie.
I give you 2%.
Whoa. The balls out anyway. Let me get that out. Carry on.
Dazza can take 2% easy.
Oh. Ooh. Wow.
Specs.
Sorry, man. Toby from Simon was just messaging me.
Oh, is he subscribed?
YouTube friend.
Yeah, of course.
YouTube friend.
Wait, no, is he subscribed?
He should be
By
subscribed.
the way, Specs isn't subscribed yet.
Neither am I.
What? No, I am. Yeah, I am.
I'm not.
I am.
Yeah, what are you talking about?
I'm not subscribed.
What are you talking about? I subscribed. Maybe don't tell me I subscribed off my other YouTube channel.
I think you subscribed to your other YouTube
Oh, that
channel.
is a stinker.
Should I subscribe?
Do what you want. Everyone does, apparently.
Check, because that'll be a stinker.
Nah, I'm going to stick to my thing and just don't subscribe to no YouTube channels. Yeah, I'll just stick to that.
I don't know who you think you are, though, honestly.
I don't subscribe to no YouTube channels.
Why?
None. I know the YouTube channels I want to go to. My algorithm will be there. It's always there. I see all the videos. I should subscribe though.
But we've made it to the first number in our top 10. And by the way, we're not going to be doing top 10s every week. We are just letting you guys get back into the rhythm of how we do things. It's a great trigger for us. And we want to talk about Manchester City. It's their worst season. It's Pep's worst season. And to be honest with you, there's not that many stinkers in his purchases over the years.
He's still the GOAT, but some things he does is like, why? Why are you overthinking this?
Well, at number 10 on our list,
It's a Spanish thing.
he won the Premier League twice, the FA Cup once, and the League Cup 3 times. He was sold to Bayern Munich and bought from Schalke.
Sold.
Leroy Sané.
Yes.
We had him at
Is he in
10.
top 10?
Leroy Sané was transformative, man. He was important.
class.
He
man.
was. Do you know what was a big thing with Sane? The fact that we had like the left-footed wingers on the the left side.
Yeah. That was banging.
Do you know what I mean? That I mean,
I
the
don't know
weren't
anyone
doing
else.
that.
Yeah.
The
No
left-footed
chance.
players were going.
On the right hand
Yeah,
side.
you can't put Savino there now. But
They tried
Sane
to,
was
though.
doing
They
his
tried
own
to.
It'll
thing.
come back. You know it's going to come
They
back.
tried
though.
to.
Okay, watch this. Now, give me another player now
Yeah.
that was doing the Sane left-footed on the left-hand side.
There is one. There's one now.
Come on, guys. Let's
What,
talk,
in the
man.
Premier League or just in
In
Let's do it in general, man.
Oh, who is it? We
It's not
talked about
Rafinha.
him the other day, I swear.
It's not Saka.
No.
No.
It's not Salah.
We weren't Podolski.
What?
Oh. I was like, what?
But he's playing on the left though.
He did sometimes.
Oh, you're
play on
right.
the left,
You're right.
yeah.
He played
on
in dribble
Left forward, yeah. So you got none.
DeMarco?
Don DeMarco.
DeMarco.
You know Don DeMarco. You know when they Don DeMarco. You know that's Jay-Z.
Yeah.
Don DeMarco.
Godfather flow like Don
I didn't know that.
DeMarco.
Of course, Dazza.
He wouldn't know.
know nothing.
That's a good question though, Specs. There is no wingers that's actually on.
I think it's coming back. It will come back. Football goes in these cycles.
Alfonso Davies.
He's a left back though.
The left back though.
But he
Left-
does
back, left
mid.
mid.
That role.
He plays very left, yeah.
Yeah.
You could say Jeremy Frimpong then, if you're gonna do that.
No, he
He's
plays
on
on
the
the right.
He plays on the right.
I'm just saying right, but there's not even players on the right side that does it.
No, he's not.
He's not left footed.
You gotta bring in next.
No.
Oh, no, he's gone up front now. He's gone up
Save
front.
yourself,
Let's say
save yourself.
Dembele,
Wait,
Dembele.
Guys, that's in the comments too. Who's
Who's actually
another
playing on
Sane
the
that
right
plays on the
wing?
left hand
Yeah.
side? So that for me, that
I think
means
the last person to do it, other than Sane before, but it's that from that era. Gareth Bell. I'd say Gareth Bell.
Yeah, you're right.
yeah. Okay, but since Sane, I'm saying
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. Only two.
that's
that
why.
comes to
So
mind.
that means that Sane should have kind of been higher, guys.
No, because he sold him because he didn't think he could play on the right. Oh, I don't know. Maybe Sonny wanted to leave.
Yeah, I
I know
think he
they
wanted to
butt
leave.
heads a
I
little
believe
bit,
he wanted
didn't
to
they?
leave because he was a great signing and he scored in a lot of top games.
Wasn't
Back
there,
at Liverpool as well.
again, wasn't there a Arsenal link in the summer?
Yeah,
Yeah, there was,
yeah.
and that's one I would have took.
You are
What do you mean
such
one?
Do you know
He
that-
takes
No,
everything. He will
no,
take
no, no,
anything.
no, no, no,
He
no,
will
no,
take
no,
anything.
no,
He will
no,
take
no,
anything.
Wait, you know what he's done? When I called him and said, bro, you know what? If we can't get a striker, get Sane. No, bro, can't get a striker. Don't back left hand side. We've been needing a striker. That's I want to hit no
Is that when we
excuses.
was arguing in the car? Remember us we were arguing in the car?
But
Do
there
you
was,
want to?
Yeah.
there wasn't
Me
that
and
one.
Miles were gonna have a fight in the
You
car.
would have lost. You would
Where
have
was we? Where was we?
lost.
I
That's
can
my
feel
house.
us. It was on your way to your
we
house.
was beefing, bro. These transfers,
T. Me and Miles were gonna fight over Arsenal transfers.
and you would have lost.
And you were right.
Of course, I was right.
Miles,
should've got Sonny.
Miles wouldn't have said let's sign Calafiori and go into the season. I bet.
Exactly.
I bet if your options were Leroy Sané or Calafiori, you'd have gone
Could've
with
gone
Leroy
for
Sané.
yeah, right.
No, okay, Leroy Sané.
Because he was fuming, and I thought, forget all that.
Yeah, but Sané or would you take Sané or a striker in the summer now?
In the
They
summer
have
right
to
now.
sign a striker, man. They have
yeah,
to.
You sure?
Yeah, bro.
If we
we
don't
got that
sign a
3 man.
striker-
We got 4
They
wingers.
haven't had one since
I feel
Aubameyang.
like
you know.
Havertz. That's why I was saying.
But no, not really.
So-
They
so-
haven't had a striker since Aubameyang.
Yeah, we haven't had a clinical striker as well.
No, just a striker because Havertz was Havertz is a midfielder. Lacazette was a midfielder. Since Aubameyang, you haven't had a
No,
striker.
we haven't had a striker still.
Eddie Nketiah's
Terrible.
closest thing.
Bring
him back.
That's what I'm saying.
Loan him. Who? You should have loaned Nketiah back.
You
That would
can't
have
do
been
that.
big, you know.
Yeah.
That could be selling for 30
loan him
million and getting back for
Loan him
free.
back.
That's big. He's not from the list though.
Does company start Sané?
No, he doesn't.
Olise on the right.
It's Elise.
And who's the other one? Not Gnabry, not Coleman.
It's Gnabry.
No, Gnabry
Sané's been
was
in and
injured.
out of the team.
There was someone else starting.
Coleman.
No, what Coleman not start?
No, it wasn't. It was
Sorry.
Gnabry.
Stop guessing
No,
if
don't
you
guess.
don't know the
Yeah, don't
answer.
Right, go on, you tell me that. So.
Well, it's been a lot of Leroy Sané, to be fair.
Is it on the left? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
But yeah,
But he was injured at the beginning of this. He weren't playing a lot at the beginning of the
he
season.
was injured for the first 2 games.
By the way, company might win the league.
Yeah, it's not hard.
I know it is hard.
I could
it
win
is
that
hard.
league.
T. It's hard.
I could win that league.
Not now.
You could not win that league.
Of course I could. Just play Kane up front. That's what they're doing.
Apparently he's going in the summer. But let's just number 9 on our list.
Would you?
Number 9 on our list got 6 Premier League trophies, 1 Champions League, 2 FA Cups, 2 League Cups, a World Club Cup, and a European Super Cup, and he's still there. He was bought in Pep's first year. He was bought from Everton. He's played 20 plus games in the league, I think, 4 times since joining 9 years ago.
And he's
John
not
Stones.
better than Prime Lily King.
And he's not better than a Premier League king, I don't think.
Is it me? When City bought Stones was terrific. And we saw him in DM at times.
Yeah, he was making mistakes at Everton, but yeah, he was class. Yeah,
He was
of
good at
course.
Everton. Yeah, he was a prospect.
9th.
Yeah,
Yeah, I had him really heavy.
you know what?
I had
He
him.
is important to the history of Manchester City, and he's an ever present for 9 years. The manager's got a lot of trust in him. But bro, I think he's played like 20 plus games in the league. Like he's cracked 20 games like 4 times in 9 seasons. Like he's not available.
Just
he's not
20.
available. Just 20. Just to break 20.
But again, is that because Pep's doing that thing?
No, it's because he's
The
injured a
rotation
lot.
system.
He's just injured a lot.
But I don't think his injury should make him low in the list though.
Okay,
He's in the top 10.
Nah,
Let me
but
ask you
he-
this.
he should have been ninth, though.
Top 10 is cool for John Stones, let's be honest.
All right, let me ask you
but
this.
he definitely
Could
should
somebody
have
else have done it? Yes.
But he's better than Akanji. innit?
been-
He's better than Kanji. He's above Kanji.
He's better than Ake, yeah?
Better than because of his overall
songs.
game. Yes, as a defender, I don't think he's better than either of them.
Well, out and out defender.
Yeah.
I think he is too.
If you're playing Real Madrid tomorrow, you're playing Ake and Akanji. You're not playing Stones
They played Stones though against Real Madrid.
in midfield
No, they played him centre back, but they never had anybody.
this year.
Just gone, yeah. But he got injured.
I don't remember that
He
game.
did, he got
No, I
injured.
don't remember that game.
I think Stones starts.
Couple games ago.
I don't think
It
Stones
was
starts.
Stones and Diaz. It was Stones and Diaz.
Out of them three, I think he's got the best positioning though.
Out of what, Diaz?
Not Diaz. Out of
Akanji.
Akanji and Aki.
Oh, has Akanji got better position than Stones?
I don't think.
I think he's got the best position.
I wouldn't say
out of
that.
the
I don't see
think he's the
Akanji
most
getting
reliable.
I don't think.
He's the least reliable. That's the thing about him. He's the
not,
least
man.
reliable.
I don't
I don't
think
think he is.
Stones got better defender. What do you say? Better what? Positioning, better positioning than Akanji. When was the last time you see Akanji get caught out on like bad position?
It's tough with Man City, isn't it?
Yeah, I don't really see
He probably
Akanji
has
get caught.
been.
Yeah,
But I don't
Akanji's
think
game
he's-
is positioning. But
Yeah,
I don't know,
he
I don't
reads.
know.
He's a good reader.
Obviously, whenever you
game.
talk about Akanji, you have to talk about the maths he does in his head.
Exactly. So he's
important.
equations. While he's
Yeah,
on the
it's all equations.
he's on the pitch. He's
I
working. He's
think
working with his
top
brain.
Top 10 for Stones is alright.
I think it's good.
Ninth.
He's
Ninth.
important. He's
Ninth.
important to the history of Man
Yeah.
City. I just personally believe they have quite a few other players that could have played centre back for 9 years, and Man City don't miss a beat. Personally, I think Ruben Diaz is the only centre back they've had in that time where I'm
stood
like,
out.
that's a game changing centre back.
Yeah, that's
Definitely.
But
Everybody else.
I still would have put him a bit more higher though, because Stones has been.
But
very
with
important
anybody,
for
I
us.
will put John Stones with Ruben Diaz, then Akanji or Ake or Laporte.
do you know, I'm with you, but then when he said Real Madrid, I think you got to play Akanji and Diaz. It's,
But he
it's-
didn't though.
It's mad.
He doesn't.
It's mad.
saying.
It's mad.
He doesn't, and he didn't.
I don't know if you could play Stones in that game.
He did.
I believe so.
They lost. I know they come off injured, but still, stop saying they did. Real Madrid battered City.
Yeah, but
Alright, so
regardless if you said if he
Akanji was
doesn't play or
playing,
not.
would it be closer? Do you reckon it would have been closer?
With Real Madrid.
Yeah. I don't think it would have made a
Nah, but
difference.
because obviously the whole City team's different now,
Yeah,
so
it's
it's
different.
hard to say.
But Prime Man
Stones.
City, you play Stones.
Yeah,
100%.
Akanji wasn't there. Nathan Ake was there. He came on. But yeah, personally, I'm playing.
You played left Aki because he's left-footed, isn't it?
Yeah, he's left foot. He played left
He
back.
came off the bench. He came off the bench for Stones. I think defensively, John Stones is okay.
He's the best English centre-back.
Defending.
He's the best English defender.
No,
What,
he's
of all
not.
time?
Mark Guehi's better than him.
What?
Oh, I don't-
Whoa.
We just did top 10 centre backs last
I know.
week.
Whoa.
Yeah,
Is
but right
Guehi-
Now, 100% he is. So.
Guehi
As a
better than
centre back.
Stones?
As a
Yes.
centre back, of course.
Right now, 100%.
Fit Stones.
Of course. As a
100%.
centre back,
100%.
yes.
What Prime Stones? Are we talking about Stones now?
Either.
No, you're going
No,
mad.
don't say
You're going
either.
mad. Don't say
I'll say either.
You know, you're not.
Prime.
Not Prime Stones.
But again, boys, just do this simple bit of maths.
Okay, go on.
Go back to Man City at his prime. What is he, 2018? 2018, you'd say, going to that World Cup? Replace him with Mark Guehi. Did Man City win the league, the FA Cup and the League Cup? Yes, they
I
do.
don't think so. Not
course
with
they do.
not with the ball playing play.
Of course they do.
No, but Guehi can't ball play like
Yes, he can.
Stones. No, he doesn't. Like John
Definitely
Stones.
can.
No, he's not.
Not
So he breaks
like
down the whole
John
system.
Stones. No, but they still
the
win,
whole
they
system.
still win everything.
He's still a ball playing defender though.
Stones is a good defender.
Right,
He's better than-
okay. All right, let's do this then. Let's do this. You know, we say we have the Van Dijk centre back concentration, and then we have the aggressive centre back, right? Stones is what
Concentration.
He's more of the Van Dijk,
No.
and Guehi's more of the other side, right?
I wouldn't say so. I wouldn't.
Say
John
Stones
Stones is
aggressive.
He's
John
concentration.
Stones is not aggressive.
All right, which defender has both? More.
Mark Guehi can do more aggression and passive than John Stones. John Stones is not
No,
aggressive. John Stones is not aggressive.
Guehi is a reader. You said it last week.
Yeah, of course, but I'm saying he could be first of the ball. He can be
And so is John
aggressive.
Stones. What do you think?
No
John Stones is
way
just sitting
John
back.
Stones first of the ball. John Stones is not an aggressive centre back.
But bro, he can be though, and I've seen him be an
and
aggressive.
John Stones in
centre-back.
his periods where he was the main centre back for Man City, they had so much possession.
So when they play
now they don't have as much possession. There was actually, I think they had less possession against Leicester City in their game against them this year. It's like the first time that's happened to a team that's newly promoted. Whatever.
Oh, man, 'cause-
John Stones will struggle in that system with teams that have more of the ball.
Nah, man.
The team when John Stones at his best at Man City, it was when Man City had all of the ball.
This is very interesting.
Guehi is better than Stones right now, but
Prime Stones.
not better than.
I would say that
Prime John Stones.
47.5 million felt crazy at the time. 9 years later, 6 Premier Leagues, Champions League, all that, great investment.
Of course,
great
they've got
investment.
more than enough out of John Stones.
Although, like I say,
They gave
he
him a
doesn't
career.
crack 20 league appearances ever.
I'm just. It's interesting because I'm thinking if City grab Guehi, do they get a Kanji? That's what I'm thinking.
Well, Guehi wasn't Guehi when they signed. They signed
Okay,
Stones
but
in
I'm saying, does a
2016.
Kanji come in, step over Guehi if he's at
No
City?
chance.
No,
It doesn't seem like that happens.
I've heard, by the way,
Yeah.
from someone with good knowledge,
Okay.
Mark
Exclusive.
Guehi's been told
Exclusive.
Liverpool next year. And then what we talked about hypothetically on last week's show, the Guehi and Konate, that might be the thing next year.
So Van Dijk's going.
What are you saying to me? Guehi's going to replace Van Dijk?
Allegedly. Which is what we talked about last week.
I don't know about that, but Liverpool fans.
No, I'm not saying.
Guys, you know, this is a very smart man. This is what he's. I've seen. This doesn't exist.
No.
What he's done, because he said Van Dijk is the best defender of all time, but now he's pushing Guehi to become that as well. You saw what he's doing.
No, I don't think Guehi's capable of becoming the best centre back of all time.
But you're putting him in that picture though, because
I've been told by somebody who knows some stuff that is what Guehi might believe is happening, and that's also what both clubs
if
might
that
believe
happens,
is
you got to
happening.
sit on his lap. If that's just let's just do that deal.
Sit on whose lap?
You pick. It's your choice. You're the one that's sitting on it.
No, I'm not sitting on the chair.
You choose. Sorry, but you choose.
If Virgil leaves Liverpool, he's got to come on this show. Because he'll probably be for Saudi or America.
If he goes Saudi, we're not going to see him.
Yeah.
We're not going to see him too.
Do you think he should though? Do you think he should?
Because him and Kevin De Bruyne are like best friends, isn't it? And they like live next door to each other. We know KDB's going. What if they both go to America? Both go to one LAFC, one LA
into Miami?
Galaxy. They go to LA together.
Sorry, T. I've gave him my glasses cloth as a friend. It ends up in Dazza's pocket, and when I'm asking for it back, he's doing this.
He's promoting your merch though.
Doesn't mean you take my glasses off. What are you doing?
Just shining Stone Cold's head.
Okay then.
Shining Stone Cold's
I ain't
head.
coming on here for a while.
Oh my God.
Mad.
Number 8, the 8th best player signed by Pep Guardiola at Manchester City is Riyad Mahrez.
My favourite winger.
One of the older players Pep signed.
Yeah.
Signed him at like 27 from Leicester City, obviously. He ended up with 4 Prems, a Champions League, 2 FA Cups, 3 League Cups. Pretty good signing.
That's what Doc is supposed to be.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But he ain't
They're
got
very
the talent.
different. Though.
Can I? Yeah, Mahrez will beat you all day long, but if he cuts it, he's better.
He won't.
Yeah, he will. Yeah, he will. He'll beat you all day long. I'll put him up corner. Yeah, he will. Fight back.
So,
That is a disgusting. You see that thought in my head?
hey, listen.
Can't talk no more because Jamaicans. Because they're young spirit, we can't talk no more. So I'm going to force this. Yes. But Mahrez was very special.
Once again, was he one of the players that Pep Guardiola kind of not destroyed? By the end of his career, he was kind of faded. I don't know, because he had more. He
was
the time.
perfect for the transition that Pep made in terms of not always beating players on the outside, also working players into the game, coming inside into that 10 role. I think he was perfect because his game slowed down with Pep. It's almost like Pep slowed it down for him.
Mm-hmm.
But so, in a way, Mahrez should be higher.
Yeah, in a way.
He should be 100%. I had him higher.
But again, I think for me, I look at Riyad Mahrez, and I say there's probably other wingers Pep could have signed that would have had maybe not the same effect because he was Prem ready.
No.
He was Prem ready.
You said that you got to say who.
Yeah, you've got to say who.
You can't just say who.
Because
You can't say that. No, we're not letting him get out of that.
Riyad Mahrez at the time was probably...
Don't ever do that again.
That's what he's been doing.
No, that's not what he done. That was your own one. That was your own version.
Riyad Mahrez.
Stop doing it.
Riyad Mahrez. He was probably the second best. Look, he's struggling.
Worse and worse.
He's struggling.
I'm struggling.
Because if at that time, there was the only other right winger that's better than him was Mohamed Salah.
Yeah, he wouldn't have worked at City.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So it's Riyad. He was class.
He was the best. I think
he was the best player at Leicester. We all know that. But we was all thinking he was the best player.
He wasn't the best player.
He was the second best player at Leicester.
Other than Kante. But I'm just talking about...
What do you mean? No, yeah, second best, yeah.
Okay, cool.
What do you mean? He was the best. Stop saying Kante as well.
Yeah, Kante. Okay, cool. Kante. But we was all thinking at the same time, who is he going to go to? And we didn't want him to go to Man City because we know what he was going to bring to Man City and help them win more titles.
That
was the most detrimental signing.
I would say I'm surprised at how well it did work because Riyad Mahrez is how he is personally. Like Pep likes quite calm off the pitch characters. Riyad Mahrez was an outside guy, still is an outside guy allegedly.
But sometimes some of the best outside guys are the best footballers.
No, of course, but I think Pep kind of frowns upon those guys, and they don't last that long with him. So I'm surprised that
He lasts that long.
he was that impactful and that trusted when he has a lot of fun outside.
He was good, man. Champions League run
That
as
shows
well.
you how
was
good he is on the pitch.
World class.
Yeah, Champions League nights with Real
Champions
Madrid,
night.
you knew in Champions League
Something
nights.
special,
Yeah.
man.
I love that. Yeah, that's a born with it player, man.
Let me ask you a question. Top 5 right wingers of all time in the Prem?
Yes.
No.
Could
Who?
be.
Name me
What?
top.
Of
Name
all
me the
time,
top.
of all time. Because he's got the stats to back it up.
Right
what
wingers.
trophies?
So Beckham.
We got Beckham, we got Salah.
We got Salah. We got
Go on. You're
hold
gonna
on,
get
just
stuck now.
give me time. Cristiano Ronaldo. No, he was left winger, innit?
The left winger striker.
Okay.
Let's put him on the left.
Left wing.
So just right
Just
wingers,
right
yeah.
wingers.
Yeah.
Salah.
I like the way his elbow went. That means he's thinking.
Yeah, that means you need some grease in a minute because it's gonna
Yeah,
get
he's
dry.
top 5. What, he won the league with Leicester, won the
100%.
league with Manchester
Yeah, he's
City,
top
Champions
5.
League. Yeah, 100%.
Definitely
I'll
top
put
5.
Mahrez in top 5.
Yeah.
100%.
Not
thinking.
just the trophies, but the Leicester thing is a big thing.
Yeah, and he's a good player. He's a great player,
Great
bro.
player.
I lost. I didn't want to lose that one. There. You know, you
lost-
yeah, you
yeah,
have to.
that's what
Yeah,
you have to,
Mahrez
bro.
top 5. Yeah,
And
top
he's
5.
Al-Akhli now.
So it's mad. So the top 5. So this just killed us now. The top 5 wing of all time is number 1.
8.
But that shows how good Man City's had good signings, though.
All right, we'll see. Let's use.
Could show that.
Not really.
Well,
Let's
we've
see.
made it to number 7 on our list, and he was signed in 2020. He was signed at 22 years old. He was signed for £51 million, but they also gave the other team Otamendi as part of the deal. His name's Ruben Diaz.
Diaz should have been way higher in
I
this
think he's like the most important defender
Yeah.
they bought.
Of course.
Most important defender they bought.
Centre back.
100%.
Centre back.
100%.
Centre back.
He's the
Centre
reason
back.
why-
Not defender. Centre back.
He kick-started all of this.
Yeah, when
He
they
was the
bought him,
final
That's
piece.
when it got serious.
Yeah.
Defensively.
He should be way
I
higher.
I've always said Ruben Diaz defends like an English guy.
yeah.
I never expect that from a Portuguese defender. Do you know what I mean?
Did you get any inside information about him the other day?
No, I haven't. I haven't.
I'm sure you have.
I haven't, you know.
Unlock it.
I haven't. You know,
Unlock it. It's there. It's there. I know what Tigo's talking about.
But you
You'll
know
come
what's
to it
mad?
eventually. You'll do the specs for
Do you
you.
know what? Oh! But you know, honestly, that never, it wasn't interesting for me.
Well, at the time.
Just that stuff, yeah. It wasn't interesting for me. It was like, okay, here's what it is.
Oh, I don't care.
Oh, okay.
I can't think of it.
So I didn't, you know, I didn't ask him anything
care about
about it.
anything, yeah.
But he is definitely,
Where did you have him in your list, Specs?
I'm going to say third.
I had
Yeah.
Ruben Diaz
Yeah, then
second
third, yeah.
in my list. That's
Third.
how important he was to this
Third.
Man
I
City
think
reign.
fourth.
He shouldn't be seventh.
But I was arguing with myself. Like, he was in every argument because, like, he is
Nah.
incredible.
I don't think there's even an argument. He's one of the staple pieces of Man City's success. He is.
He is. But
How many defenders, like he said, not just defenders or centre backs, did they go through before they landed on Ruben Diaz and said, "Yep, he's him."
Yeah, he stepped into the Laporte spot.
Company
which-
after
well,
company.
yeah, obviously.
Yeah,
not
but after
Company.
that, he's the.
But like they were trying to find Ruben Diaz when they had Emirate Laporte there. They were looking for
Well, he's not
Ruben
in the top
Diaz.
4 on this list. So
but there's somebody else.
okay, so that's
all
like,
the rest of the guys had stinkers.
what did you have in your list, Daz?
Fourth.
I had him second.
That's quite low.
I had him lower than that.
Where did you have him?
I had him like 8th.
Wow. So you doing
Explain.
why? Says you who's dragged him down.
Right, cool. I'm consistent on this, and this is not just me being stubbornly consistent. I had him 7th, which is where he landed actually. I think there are some players who it could have been someone else.
Yeah, but Tiga, you could say that about a lot because it's Pep Guardiola.
Yeah, 100%. But no, there are
You
some
can't
players
say
that
that for
are
everyone.
there are some players that are unique, special, and they transcend even what people expected or what they were at their best through Pep Guardiola. I don't think Jack Grealish has done that. I don't think Jeremy Doku's done that. I don't think Mateo
Diaz,
Kovacic
man.
has done it. I don't think Ruben Diaz has done that to an extent, but I do think there are other centre backs that could have come in. Gabriel could have done it. Saliba could have done it.
Not
Konate could have done it. I think there are other centre backs that
Konate.
could have come into Man City at that time and done a similar thing. I think Ruben Diaz is special. I think he's great. I think he's top 3 centre backs in the Premier League, and I rate him very, very highly. I just think there are 6 players that are better signings than Ruben Diaz.
Who's obviously you've Ruben Diaz and Konate in your opinion, right?
Yeah,
How far is that?
quite. No, it's relatively close. I would say relatively close.
Saliba better than Ruben Diaz?
At their best, I would put them very close together.
You answer that as well.
Saliba better than Ruben Diaz?
Yeah.
Prime Ruben Diaz, no, not right now, no.
Dazza?
Saliba hasn't hit that height yet.
No, Saliba. I think Saliba's better than Ruben Diaz.
What? Who did you just call him?
Salabi.
I said Saliba. I said Saliba. Saliba. Clean out your ears.
You think
He
Saliba's
could get better than Ruben
You think
Diaz,
Saliba's
but
better
no.
than Ruben Diaz?
Yeah, 100%.
Prime Ruben Diaz, not now. Prime at his heights.
I mean, he's
Ruben Diaz at his height,
26.
Diaz been
26,
prime
27. But they signed him at 22. I think he's been that guy since
This
he
is
arrived.
crazy. Saliba's better than Ruben Diaz.
I don't
And
know. I think
hear
it's
it.
close, but I don't know.
I hear it.
It's
I believe
close.
he is.
Saliba's closer to Van Dijk than Ruben is.
Yeah, but we're forgetting the time you're forgetting the time when they was battling Liverpool. Ruben Diaz was arguably the best centre back in the Premier League. With Van Dijk, it was toe to toe.
How long did it take for Ruben Diaz to come in the Premier League and be the best centre back?
That's what I said.
How long did it take?
Very quick.
Very quick.
He was never the
Like 2-3
best. He's never
seasons.
been the best.
No,
The
but
best
it's a
has always been
conversation.
Virgil van Dijk.
Yeah.
But he's been the top three basically since the day he arrived.
Okay, so that's interesting.
Because Man City have signed a lot of centre backs who have not been that guy, and then it's been like at some point they will become that guy. He was that guy.
What's his weakness?
Pardon me?
What's his weakness, Diaz?
If anything, I'll say it's a bit
Probably speed. Yeah,
Probably just a bit slow.
Yeah, just a bit of
But he reads the game well. He's strong,
Movement.
strong in the tackle.
yeah.
Can play.
Aggressive,
Good with
very
the
aggressive.
Yeah, very aggressive. Good with his feet.
I struggled. I can't lie. I
Portuguese
struggled because
Good in the
I
air.
don't. There's no. You can't argue. Ruben Diaz is one of the best.
Yeah, he's cold.
But again, when I'm thinking about other players, I'm thinking, I'm like you as well. I'm thinking, but he did that. He did that. Like Diaz is sick, but
Yeah, but
land.
he did
Give
land
me
though.
something.
He did. They won all those championships with him there, and he's one of
That's
the
messed
main.
up because it's just him.
Yeah, it was though, because if
No,
you
it's
take out
not.
because if you took
There's other players.
like who then?
I don't want to say it because they're gonna come. They're definitely gonna come up with
Ruben Diaz was when it comes to their centre backs, the centre back pairing is always Ruben Diaz that was first on the list.
and
Then
that's
everyone
why
else came after.
That's why I think
it was
seventh.
Diaz and someone else.
I think that's
Diaz
why
and someone
seventh
else.
is good because, like I said, I do think centre back is a problem position for Man City, or was. Then they signed about 6 of them, and a lot of Ruben Diaz's best period does also come with 4 centre backs in a line playing together. But I know his quality and I know how important he was. But I think 7th is
I
a
will
fair
say
position.
this: when you've got Rodri in front of you, and then a good right centre back, and good
But you
and good
can't
fullbacks,
say that it's City. They built us-
Scott McKenna would stand out there.
Yeah,
I'm
he
just
would.
saying that. I'm just saying.
That means we can make an excuse for every Man City player here. Then that's a rubbish. Don't say that.
No, because
I'm just talking about individually.
Well, no, because number 6 on our list was also signed from Benfica. It's coming up to 8 years now, £35 million. You could say he's a legend at this point, Premier League legend. It's Ederson.
For me, again, this is what I like. I like when someone comes in and the whole league changes.
Yeah.
How can your keeper have
the most
20
sixes.
passing, 20 long balls? How can he ping a ball all the way to Mahrez? Mahrez cut and put it bottom corner, and the camera goes to the keeper, and he's got a tattoo on his neck.
with a smiley face.
With a smiley face. This is unique stuff. That's why for me, I'm like, oh, this is amazing.
He was a midfielder as well, to be fair.
Who? Ederson. Ederson looks like, I've never seen a keeper that looks like they can play DM. I mean, Onana maybe as well. That will come with Man United's list, but no?
There's no Man United list,
Well, he
but
should
yeah.
be a DM anyway, but we'll talk about that. But yeah, Ederson for me, that is unique. The only stinker is when he gave me a semi. Yes, I'm saying it. When he gave me a semi, he didn't start for Brazil. That's what's.
Alisson's the guy, man.
That's
what. But he checked. But you talk about when the reason Ruben Diaz is below him to me. Ederson changed Manchester City.
Changed the league.
Pep didn't look around and go, oh, maybe this will work. Maybe this will work. He said, no, let me change exactly how this job is done. Let me change exactly how people look at goalkeepers. Let me change exactly how people are going to be buying goalkeepers in the future. Ederson is the blueprint for the change of.
Do you remember?
And he's 23 when they signed him.
Do you remember
23.
WrestleMania, Liverpool versus Man City, where it was Ted that they were fighting for the league, and he's got the ball on the goal line. Mane's ran over. Everyone panics. Gary Neville, the fans, everybody's panicking.
Oh, that's what Gary Neville said.
He just
pinged it.
He just pinged it.
Pinged it.
And Mane thought he could get it. And he just looked at Mane like, bro, dream on. In a big game like that, your keeper's giving you heartache.
It's not Ramsdale. It's not Claudio Bravo.
You don't panic with Ederson. You don't panic with him.
Would you say he's fallen off a bit now, coming to the end?
Yeah, I think he's done. He's
finishing.
I don't know if he's done.
He's not done.
He's not the same. Look, Alisson's still, and he's
Klopp's last year. It was
Alisson's leaving at the end of the season.
Alisson's still
top.
Come on, bro.
If keepers like that start to like mess around, it's
How
the
old is he?
manager's fault.
How old is he? Ederson? 27 now, around 27, 28?
No, Ederson is coming up to 30.
Yeah, he should be getting better now. He should be at his
Do
peak
you know who he
now.
could be, T?
No, he's past 30.
Do you know who he could be?
Okay, then. Maybe he's
Ederson
at
might
that
be.
age
How old is
then.
he?
31.
Ederson might be the new Chilwell.
Well, no.
T, let him have a free kick.
Let
Ah, look, let him have a free
a
kick.
tree kick, by the way.
Let him have a free kick. Let him have a free kick.
You know the bit wrong in it.
You have to kick the tree.
Give the tree kick. Tree kick.
Jamaican coaches need to be extinct.
Vibes Cartel. He's been here teaching. And
I mean-
Damian Marley's been putting dreads in his bag.
Can you imagine being a coach for Jamaica? Your man on. What?
You know who the manager for Jamaica is?
Oh, hold on.
Yeah, come on, man. Come on,
hold on.
Specs.
Steve McLaren.
Yes, yes.
Man on what? I mean man on you. And you leave the guy free. Forget Jamaicans. Forget Jamaicans.
You say 10-0.
Yeah, but he's forgetting Jamaicans, you know.
Oh, you're so
Hey,
good.
that post. What? He doesn't even go there. The guy's got a free header. All because of why? Get out of here, man.
Use your heads.
What? No, man.
Yeah, but I leave it. Leave it. You know what I mean?
No, pass the ball. What?
This is very racist.
It's not. I could say it. We could say it.
Say I'm Jamaican. I pick my kids on.
Number 5 on our list. And again, you want to talk about why Ruben Diaz is 7th. This guy was signed for £45 million. He now plays for AC Milan and he's signed from Spurs. Another one he signed a bit older, 26 years old, Kyle Walker.
Yeah, that's a
Kyle
big
Walker
sign.
is above Ruben Diaz in the great signings. Even if he's not better, which, you know, arguably could be made that he was. Great signings.
Walker
He's
stopped.
there.
He locked defenders off for.
No, not defenders, attackers.
I mean, attackers. Sorry, my bad. Attackers. He locked attackers off for how long? Like about 4.
yeah.
to
When
5
if
years?
you were fast,
He's look.
it's long.
It was.
And out of all that, there's only one player that beat him, and that was the other day. What's his name?
Mbappe.
Chori. Amanda Chori.
Did you say Amanda? Did you say Amanda Traore?
You know what I'm trying to say. You know what I'm trying to say.
Amanda
Now you don't understand why Dazza talks never got past the pilot stage. Because he can't talk.
I promise you, I'm coming.
Amanda Traore.
What's
What's his name?
Adama.
Not that far off, though. You know what I'm saying?
You pronounce all African names wrong. I think you're racist slightly. Even all my aunties, he just calls him anything. Because that's Auntie Muna. Booga? Auntie Booga? Can I get rice? Booga, Muna. What's my name, bro? It's hers, Auntie Booga.
But anyway,
You can't do that. It's simple.
but after all these years, that's the only winger that's paced out Walker.
No, it's not.
You know
But I hear what you're saying.
You know what's the
Walker's had bad days.
He's had super bad days. Oh, Raheem Sterling destroyed him last season at Chelsea. Absolutely ripped
It's
him.
wet. It's wet.
It's
Very
wet,
wet,
but he's
yeah.
been ripped. He's been
Also,
ripped.
like, you look at the City periods of time with the high lines and everything else and the counter attacks from the corners
Very
and that.
dependent
Kyle
on-
Walker was just
Very
so
dependent.
efficient, so dedicated to not conceding goals. And that's like very rare, dogged, like spirit for a Man City player.
I would say he's the reason why that Pep could play most of his system because I could
Yeah.
rely on
Yeah,
Kyle
but no,
Walker's
Pep,
pace.
Pep,
He relied on
I
that.
think Pep changed his system for Kyle Walker signing.
Higher up the pitch, they played
Because
way
when
more
he
up the
when he
pitch.
had Dani Alves at Barcelona, Dani Alves was that high, like he was different, man.
Yeah.
With Kyle Walker, he's like, oh, you know what? You're gonna be the guy that's actually do overlaps. Because we didn't see him do overlaps a lot, T. We see him stay back with the fast guys.
Yeah.
So Guardiola, for you
Well,
to check,
he would swing it in with a 3, didn't he?
and then he did the 3.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
for me,
Pep, yeah.
he improved Pep. That's fair to say.
Yeah. Yeah,
know, he helped Pep's system.
there's only one Kyle Walker in world football at that period of time.
Yeah, he helped Pep.
He improved Pep. He improved Gareth Southgate. It's the truth.
He improved them or gave them the license to do.
He improved them.
The license to do what they wanted to do.
Like, okay. Guardiola is that good. Southgate wasn't good.
Yeah,
The only thing I say about Kyle Walker is, as good as he was, they probably could have gone with the other Kyle Walker at that time at Tottenham, Kyle Walker Peters.
T? Can I just say something to you?
Go on.
He's still there.
He's sick. He's still sick.
And he got chopped the other day.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that was bad.
But he plays both sides. He's quality.
Kyle Walker Peters,
Nice
When
guy.
we met him.
Yeah, that's good.
I've met him loads of times.
I should follow him. Let me follow him.
Yeah,
Actually,
follow him, man.
Now follow him because he's gonna follow you straight back.
Let's see if we can get a follow back by the end of the episode.
Yeah, go on.
What,
Yeah,
Kyle
by
Walker?
the
Put him
down, put him down, put him
by
down.
the end of the episode, let's see. I'll do it as well.
Yeah.
Just after 10 more episodes. hold on a second.
You're not there yet, son. You're not there yet.
Wait, one second. What footballer follows you, my friend?
Good question.
PK.
Not one yet, still. Huh?
PK.
Exactly.
Oh, yeah, PK.
I've got a few Prem ballers following me, my boy.
A free
My boy.
My boy. Come on. Yeah, a few Prem. Legends as well.
But
And
legends
the ones
or
that's playing
current
as well.
players.
Current players.
Oh, yeah?
Do you want to go play? Oh no, I see. Ooh.
You go play for player.
Does he still follow you, that guy?
Yes.
Damn.
Right, here you go. Cole Walker Peters. Let's see if it happens, yeah?
Carlo.
Let's see how
End of the episode, we'll be updating you as to whether or not Kyle Walker Peters follows Specs back.
What day is it?
Specs thinks he's very famous these days.
What day is it? It's
Too
Monday.
famous.
He's changed.
All right, cool.
Hard work pays off.
You're gonna say the time. It's 6:15. So what's he doing right now? 6:15.
Why don't you follow like
No.
Cameron Burgess?
No, T. No. We're going Love Island. We're going to the Blondie on Love Island.
Oh, yeah.
Go follow her.
Who?
What's her name? The blonde one from Love Island. Her name was
Robbie.
Robbie.
I mean, not Robbie. Marcus Rashford's thing.
Yeah. Oh, God.
Grace.
Grace. Yeah, Grace.
Oh, Grace.
Yeah, follow.
I saw Grace the other day.
What do you mean? Where?
And when we went to the R&B thing.
Oh, she came R&B, didn't she?
Yeah.
All right, follow Ronnie Vint. See if Ronnie Vint follows you back.
Ronnie Vint.
Yeah.
Right, so let me see. I don't know who he is, but I'll give him.
Just follow this for the content for the show. Just follow Ronnie Vint
Yeah, Ronnie Vint.
from Love Island.
Can you pass me the chalk? The top. It's not the rock. The chalk. Pass me the chalk. I want him right here.
Okay, Ronnie Vint. I'm going to follow him right now.
He's never wore this outfit.
He's got 323,000 subscribers and he follows
Followers.
847 people.
Let's see if you get a follow back.
Okay, cool. Ronnie Vint. I'm following him right
Okay,
now.
good one.
Cool. Go on, Dazza. No. Wait 1 second. Just quickly. Dazza, get your phone out.
What's Dazza's level then?
Oh, that's a follow.
Oh, no. I told Dazza to follow.
Who?
Dazza, you follow.
So I went football. It's going to have to be completely different. Oh, actually,
Yeah, it's got to be a different one. Now, that's a scale, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like, scale, you went Kyle Walker Peters Prem. Actually, even though Ronnie Vint's got more followers than Kyle Walker Peters.
Yeah.
Fine.
What, you think he's skill? He's 320k followers and someone should send him back? He should go lower than that.
Yeah, but that's what
Let's see the game.
So what's yours?
Who's this girl?
Should I see her?
I don't think.
No, listen.
That's going to get lost, man.
You never know.
I don't think
What would you
Chelsea's
do?
gonna
What
follow
What
you.
would you do? Chelsea are following back to you.
Yeah, I don't think. What would I do? That would be mental.
Go on.
No. It's got to be someone who's defo on Instagram. Who's on your level? Who's on Dazza's level?
It's tough.
I got it. You're going to follow
Chip. See if Chip follows you back.
Chips are high level. No, you don't know.
Man, Chips ain't going to follow this guy back. Dazza. Follow Scorcher. He's active right now.
He already follows Scorcher. What are you talking
I'll
about?
put
Does
him
Scorcher
already.
follow you back though?
No.
No, so unfollow,
I don't know.
so he sees it now.
Yeah,
Yeah, go on.
Great move.
Go on, let's see if Scorcher follow. Oh, Dazza.
Someone has to follow T. Someone has to follow.
Yeah, I'm waiting for
If
this one.
not, we'll do this again after 15 more episodes. Keep subscribing. Oh my God.
Oh, he's not even following Scorcher. He's not even following
Follow
Scorcher.
him.
What shit?
Go on. Yep, follow. Boom. There we go.
Yeah,
Scorch.
Scorch.
Go on.
There we go.
Don't let me down,
so-
Scorch, you know,
I'm
because you're my
gonna
favorite
follow- who
MC.
should I
You're my
follow?
favorite MC.
T, you are gonna follow.
Callaway. Undertaker.
You're gonna follow a player that I'm gonna see this Saturday.
Okay.
Joseph Oluwu plays for Doncaster Rovers. I'm going to the game this Saturday. Joseph Oluwu played for Arsenal.
Joseph Oluwu,
Yep.
9,000 followers. Yep, cool.
Yep.
I followed.
Wicked.
All right, update. End of the episode. See if anyone got a follow back.
All right, cool.
That's a new segment. That's
Yes, exactly. Number 4 on our list is the 2016 version of Ilkay Gundogan. You know the funny thing about Gundogan? Do you remember they signed him and he was like injured, and it was like the rep was he's going to be injury prone. He's not gonna. His body's not going to take it. How wrong were people?
Bro, T, I can't lie to you. Because it was Guardiola's first signing.
Yes.
So I was like, is it? Really? All right, cool. Let's see Guardiola. Because remember, Guardiola was getting thumped. Remember he went Everton, lost 4-0. It weren't hitting. And he said, I need that first. Wow. That first Gundogan, whatever it is, it was long, T. He was, and for some reason it felt like, you know when City got to like February, March.
He just upped it, innit?
Bro, he was
upped it.
ripping teams. It's like, KDB, you two, let me do this.
Yeah. And that's that season when KDB got injured. And we just thought, yes, they're finished. Who's going to get the goals? Who's going to get the
Was that the
assists?
season he scored 13 goals?
Could be.
Did he get 13 goals in the season?
Yeah, he got
I
about
think
13, 14.
there was a
I
season he was
remember.
going mad.
I
He
saw
scored
it.
in FA Cup finals.
Big game player.
He saved them He saved them. He won them their league.
He slowed the game down. He never looked stretched, never looked stressed, slowed the game down.
Too good, man.
And it's the way he looks.
Really lost the ball.
When you look at him, you look at him, you think, like, that's a player you look at him, let him get the ball, watch what I do.
Yeah.
And he just,
Never had no pace.
I didn't even understand his game at the time. I didn't get it. I just saw him killing him. I was like, what is this? That is, honestly, guys, that is.
I don't think Xavi understood his game either.
what's Xavi?
Xavi.
Because he went Barcelona.
Barcelona.
He went Barcelona.
Yeah,
He went Barcelona. Sorry,
That one didn't
sorry.
land. Fucking hell.
No, but you said Xavi. You know, I'm thinking
Wake
Xavi.
up, boys, man.
I thought Xavi Alonso for a second. I was like, Xavi.
There's no one
No,
called
but you know
I
when you
know,
said
but-
that, my brain just because you know at Barcelona he had Xavi and Iniesta.
Mhm.
Was Gundogan like the Xavi or no? Of
I
at them
suppose
two.
if you had to
he's-
say that.
But I feel like he was doing a bit more than Xavi though.
I'd say he's the
that's
Iniesta.
That's why there's no point comparing them.
Yeah. If anything,
it's
he would be the
different guys,
Iniesta though. Iniesta gets goals.
More
Yeah.
the Xavi than the Iniesta. The Iniesta was definitely De Bruyne.
What's-
If you had to
Oh,
compare them.
no, I was saying
Yeah.
just, I was just saying
But,
him out
but
of them two.
they, like the difference between Barcelona and Man City is literally like Iniesta, Xavi, De Bruyne, Gundogan. But actually, no, the other way around. De Bruyne's deeper, but was the through ball
What was the better
playmaker
partnership?
of everything
What
else.
was the better?
Xavi and Iniesta.
No,
bro.
let's
That's what
not
we're
be
talking
silly,
about.
It's the
boy.
best midfield
Let's not
trio
be
of all
silly,
time.
boy.
Because it's Spanish league, innit? I'm just saying.
Oh, come on, Specs, man.
But
They
they would've
destroyed
came
all
over
our
and done
teams.
it
They destroyed
over.
everyone.
No, I didn't say. I was just checking.
Yeah.
Foolish.
Yeah, but Gundy, man, he was Gundy.
5 Premier Leagues, 1 Champions League, 2 FA Cups, 4 League Cups.
And he was captain. Then he started captain, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was.
What was wrong with him though? What was that attitude?
I think he
at
wanted to leave.
Barcelona? What was that?
That's Xavi, man. Xavi was all over the place.
I don't think he liked the young players either, did he? He was complaining that when they'd lose, they wouldn't take it seriously enough.
So he looks like someone that like Dazza, you rock up late to From My Left and he's here.
As usual.
He doesn't want to film.
2 weeks in a
Yeah.
row.
He ain't
late.
filming. So
No,
one thing about
last week I was early.
but you weren't on camera
Came
though.
him. Yeah.
So when he was meant to be on camera
I
like, this
can't-
week,
I
You
can't-
actually late last week.
Traffic.
We might have
Yeah,
to
you
start
was
doing-
very late.
We might have to start doing
You was late,
some
me and
fines
him.
or something. We'll do fines.
He's the one who wants to leave early.
but he let me down, so it doesn't
Yeah.
matter. Yeah, regardless.
So Gundogan, we need to be like
Let me
Gundogan.
down.
We need to be professional.
Listen, I'm so sorry.
It's fine.
Okay, Gundogan's a pro. And yeah, he was. You saw his name on the team sheet and you just thought, they're not going to lose. Again, Champions League nights, he just knew Gundogan was going to step up.
He's one of the
game
best
player,
players, man.
Big game
He's
player.
one of the best players. Where was he? Fourth?
Fourth.
What did you have on your list? I think I had him second, you
I had him
know.
high, you know.
I didn't have enough. I had him.
I had Gundogan fourth. 2016 Gundogan.
So Guardiola, well done, man, with that sign. That's your first signing, and boy, that is what you call a big dick transfer.
That's a marquee signing, isn't it?
Big dick. Like Premier League,
I like
watch
marquee
this.
signings.
I love that. Let
But this player that's gonna come above him is
me see.
Number 3 on our list was signed for an alleged price of £51.2 million. We know that's not the case. He was signed for one reason and one reason only. He was signed at 21 years old. He is Erling Braut Haaland. Now listen, they needed a striker to win the Champions League. They needed a striker to go to the next level in the Champions League. They needed it. They did it. They got it. That makes him one of the most important transfers in Pep Guardiola's reign.
Did he actually do that though?
yes.
Well, that's a great question because actually in the semi-finals and in the finals, the answer would probably be no.
before that.
But if Pep had gone out into those games with
False
a
nines.
false nine, it would have been a lot easier to defend against. He might not have seen a lot of the ball. He might not have, but he's just making that space. And it's so rubbish to talk about the tactics of that stuff. But I do think they needed him, and that's why Julian Alvarez was so important as well. So they had cover in there
that was
who
very
played a
good.
little bit more false nine, but he could also play super nine as well. But Erling Haaland, they signed him to win the Champions League. You know what my thing about Erling Haaland is? I think he regrets it.
What, moving?
He doesn't.
No, I
he
think
doesn't.
Pep
He
regrets
looks. He looks.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
There's
yeah,
something
yeah.
not right.
I think Pep is stuck with him now, and I think he would do a lot
To get rid of him.
change. Yeah, just to change, not to get rid of him. I don't think he's got a problem with him. I just think by having that, by selling your soul, Mr. Tiki Taka, Mr. Control the Ball, Mr. Everyone get involved,
Change his whole
to
philosophy.
get rid of that to win the Champions League now, especially the season they've just had. I know Rodri's a big part of it, but I think if you're not going to see as much of the ball, a player that really can't see as much of the ball in a Pep system, I think he looks at it and goes, "I wish I could have someone else up there right now."
See, so that's where, I know Pep's the best, and I can't tell him what to do, but I would tell him
course
because
you can't.
I don't care. He's not God to me, so he can kiss my ass 3 times. But
You won't tell him
Guardiola,
that in his
Everyone
face.
but God can do that, can
yeah,
they?
no, obviously God. If God says in it, but not Guardiola. Bro, you got Haaland. Cut the rubbish.
You're saying
go
deal with
direct. He did it a few games. He was just like, I just got to go direct because this guy is gonna run through, push people over, and put it in the bottom corner. But bro, like
He doesn't like it. He doesn't
he
want to
doesn't
do
want
that.
to do it. Like, that is stubborn.
It's not stubborn though.
It's stubborn, but
it's
you're
like
sticking.
He doesn't even celebrate if it's a philosophy that you're used to.
No, but bro, like,
If
you've
you-
got that guy.
Yeah, but if you trained everyone in the team to play a certain way, and then it's like, all right, cool, our best route to goal is
It's a
actually
route
to
one.
bypass everything that we've learned and everything we've done and everything that's going to be important next year just to go for this guy and play this low odds game with him scoring goals. You're better off just not starting.
But I
him.
say that. I say that because teams were clocking now. Teams were like, all right, we know what Guardiola's gonna do, so we'll put 10 at the back and.
Whatever he does next year, though, it's going to be different, you know. Pep Guardiola, Man City will not be the same next year.
No, it wouldn't be the same.
But
He's building something now.
But I do think the
tactically.
first season, I still do think the first season when it comes to Haaland, a lot of teams were scared and they gave him a bypass.
They gave him space, yeah.
Yeah, they gave him too much of a
Again,
bypass.
you just look at way Man City had
the
so
Prem
much of the
especially.
ball back then.
But it's a test. That was 10. We're testing. Like, defenders were saying, okay, let's
He's
see.
still a beast. He's
Oh,
still
he's still
can
a big
score out of
problem.
nowhere.
Yeah,
he's
he's still a big problem.
still a monster of a player.
He would never be better than Aguero, though, I want to be honest.
Never.
Depends what you
Sweden.
mean by better. Depends what you mean. Because we look at Aguero before Pep came, goal scorer. That was his thing, goal scorer. Pep had to break him and teach him how to be a ball player. Do we think Haaland can be taught how to be a ball player?
So you're saying what Etu's saying.
Which is?
Guardiola doesn't know how to use strikers.
Well,
That's the point we're saying here.
He's just won the Champions League and's broken goal scoring record. So he does know how to use
But that's because of
strikers.
Haaland.
I think he regrets, I think he resents the fact that that's the way he has to use him.
I don't think he knows how to use that type of striker.
No,
That type of striker.
What is it? He would rather not have a striker. Let's be
Yeah, because
clear.
look,
He would
Haaland,
rather not have a striker.
Ibrahimovic, Henry, Eto'o. Eto'o was different. Eto'o
Haaland
turned
walks
up.
into
But
any
he didn't
team
like
in the world
Henry.
right now and does what he does in it.
Yeah. But some teams,
So the manager's got a problem.
Some teams would look at that and say, I'm not willing to sacrifice
My style.
the things that I want to happen in games where I can have control. It's like you look at Arsenal when they're losing to West Ham the other day, right? They're 1-0 down and West Ham are packed the box. The smart thing to do is to play the odds. Pump the ball into the box, get crosses in, low, high, unsettle the defenders, let them not know what's coming next. But the analysis, the analytics tell you actually keep the ball, work the ball, find your angles. Because the minute the ball goes out for a goal kick, you know that goalkeeper's taking a minute off the clock. The minute it goes out for a throw, you know that goalkeeper's taking a minute off the clock. And that is the consequence of crossing and pumping the ball into the box. So Arsenal end up doing nothing with the ball because the analytics tell them to do that. Someone like Pep Guardiola, someone like Mikel Arteta, and they're not alone, but they are alone because they're together. They will play the numbers and they'll look at someone like Erling Haaland and go, right, yes, he's going to do this. Yes, he's going to do that. But that means I get less of this from him, less of this from him, and less of this from him. And I think, honestly, Pep would rather have his system with his numbers and his analytics on the pitch than have the chaos factor of a pure out and out born and bred goal scorer. And that's why he didn't like Aguero.
But if you've won,
that's why he had to break Aguero.
But if you've won everything, right? And he says it in interviews because his pride is his goal. His head goals.
Who Pep?
Yeah, drop the pride. Drop the pride and play to your best player.
I think he's dropped the
Because
pride.
KDB's
though.
not their best player.
But their best striker, he means.
This
Right
season.
now.
Maybe
You have to rely. You got to rely on Haaland now.
Yeah,
maybe he has been
There's nothing else. But he did that though.
But again, what you've just said, Pep has thought that in his head and thought, my best player, I rely on him.
Yeah, he doesn't like it.
Watch.
He doesn't like it
And that's Pep.
because he's not injured. Is he? Haaland's not injured, isn't it? Be honest.
Oh,
might be
yeah, I think
injured,
he is. He's missed 2 games back to back. Liverpool and Real Madrid. He's injured, bro.
Pep
You
does
can't
not like
rest your
that
best
direct.
striker against those guys.
But again, that's one of them signings that we just all knew. Oh, this is going to be long.
Yeah, that's the Champions League. But I remember saying at the time, like, because Harry Kane was the other player that was mentioned. If they get a scorer of 30 plus goals, they win the Champions League. And what they signed him for is what they did. That makes him top
I'll
3
get Kane.
signings in Pep's reign of Man City.
Arteta, you can't win the league like this. Just go and get Kane. Just go and get him in the summer. Just do it.
They should.
Just go and get Kane.
He would
Go
never
get, go
he
get
would
someone.
never go get Kane.
Go get
Just go
someone.
get Kane.
Why not?
No, they would never go get Kane. Kane wouldn't even come to Arsenal.
60 million release fee.
Pep's Kane allegedly wants to come back to Prem in the summer.
He ain't coming to
Why
Arsenal.
can't Arsenal go for Kane? That is
You
a
probably
very
go-
realistic transfer.
No, it's
Yeah,
not.
Probably go Man U before he goes.
It's not realistic.
Before
What?
he goes. Yeah, you won't go. You go Man U before he goes to Arsenal.
You think Kane will go to Man United
I don't know
now?
about that. I don't know
He
about
will
that.
You
go,
must
no,
be
what I'm
mad.
saying is, he will go Man
His
United.
brother won't let that happen now.
If he had to choose out of Man United and Arsenal, you do think he's going to go
He's going to Arsenal. He's going to go Arsenal. Not because, I'm not saying because he's an Arsenal fan.
No.
But if you were Kane, you would go Arsenal.
Yeah, there's
can't do
Premier
that.
League,
You can't do
there's
that to
Champions
United.
Leagues.
I hear that, but you can't do that to Spurs.
Mateta thinks about going Man United. Mateta thinks about it. And you're saying Harry Kane goes United now. You must be mad.
I don't see you go
Yeah,
Arsenal.
they're not
You must be
competing.
I can't. That's what I'm saying to you. I can't see him going
There's only
Arsenal.
3 teams in the Harry Kane race.
Liverpool,
Arsenal, City.
I can't drop Arsenal out of that.
Why?
I don't think we
I
will
think
get him, but we can.
drop the team
No,
of
he's
Haaland
st-
out of it and drop the team
Yeah,
that doesn't
tell me
really
why.
play a striker like that.
Tell me why.
Kane
Though.
is not going Arsenal.
Why?
No, of course he's not. But
Obviously,
he
he's
should.
not.
He
he's not.
should.
He's saying he
Okay,
should.
he should. He
And
should.
Arsenal should go for him, and I think he would say yes if they did.
No, why wouldn't
No, he
Arsenal? Wait,
wouldn't.
hold on, wait. Why wouldn't Arsenal go for him?
Age probably.
How old is he?
31. 30.
What?
If I say that we need a striker,
Modric just scored from the sky.
Yeah, I know. He's
39. What do
39.
you mean by age?
Yeah, but this is Arsenal.
But
The
if
model
they
they're
say
going
that-
for, they're not going for this type of player.
if Kane
bro.
comes to Arsenal, is he going to get
They think
30
Isak's
goals?
too old.
Yes.
Arsenal don't want to
Yeah,
do.
he gets.
He'd
yeah,
get 40.
He'd
He'd get 40.
We'll get big goals for Arsenal, man.
He'd get 40. He'd get
He's
45.
never like Kane.
No, I like.
He's
Nah,
never like
Arsenal
Kane.
get.
He's a deep line foot. We need someone. We need
Havertz
like
got nearly 20 goals all competitions last season. If I'm wrong,
A low block for you want to
and,
poach a low
and you
block.
don't think Kane could get at least 30 goals?
He's getting
Come on,
45. But number 2 on our list
nah.
was signed as a 22-year-old. Everyone knew he was going to be special, but I don't think they realized how special he was going to be. I feel like he's tried to leave like 5 times.
A million times.
He was bought from Monaco. He's a very versatile attacking football player.
Levels, man.
His name is Bernardo Silva.
Levels.
First,
man.
but he's amazing.
He's levels.
Do you know what is? You know what I like about him?
Levels.
And
Amazing.
he is a Pep player.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like Pep, like he would tell Bernardo Silva, "You're wearing Primark boxers today." He's doing it.
100%.
Do you know what I'm trying to say?
Nah, I don't know about that. Why
team.
does he keep trying to
No,
leave?
No, I think he.
I think it's because he doesn't turn up to like Bernardo Silva's birthdays and stuff. I think he's that petty.
Oh, okay.
It has to be. Because for me, I see Bernardo Silva centre mid,
Right wing.
Guardiola shout him, right wing, Guardiola shout.
Attacking.
Did I see him fullback T?
Yeah. He
Yeah.
played left back. Wow, yeah.
Yeah.
That's a man that will do what Pep says.
True.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And then get upset later on.
Yeah.
And say I'm out.
That's the thing.
Yeah, yeah.
As much as how many times we've seen him say, "Oh, we want to leave this. He wants to leave this summer. I'm going to leave. I'm going to leave." He doesn't show that on the pitch. He gives it 100%. He's a
Players
big.
don't show that most of the time.
No, but you can see in certain body language, certain players that
It's a
they
bit
don't
like
want to
you.
be
It's a
there.
bit like you
He's
when you got kicked off a football show a couple of years ago, but you still just hanging around. You get treated like shit, but you're a good youth. That's what you are. You're
You're not
Bernardo
talking to me.
Silva. You're a good youth, bro. That's
You're
what
not talking to me.
you're Bernardo Silva.
Well done. Well done. That was amazing.
You know what I mean? Sorry to you.
No. I'm not a Bernardo Silva, bro. I'm not a Bernardo Silva. I'm not no good you. I'm not Bernardo Silva.
If you're a Man City player, who are you?
If I was a Man City player,
Yeah.
not Bernardo Silva.
So who are you then? You're Bernardo Silva, you flipping moron.
Leroy Sané.
No, get out of here.
Put up the numbers, win my championships and leave.
Yeah. Argues.
Yeah.
Argues. Yeah.
Argues and leave.
Yeah.
you don't leave.
I know what I'm on.
Spiteful.
Big smoke. I know what I'm on. I've done my stuff, done my championships, won my stuff. Oh, you don't want to back me? You don't leave? All right, cool. I'll go over to Bayern and win more. That's what I'm on. I don't stay.
He's got you.
Yeah,
He's
that's
got
what
you.
That's what you give me a high five. Let's go.
Let me take it back.
Take it back.
J-Man City 11, the Man City fan who responds to everything about Man City, he has Bernardo Silva first. And Ollie Hayes, big Man City fan, has him third. So it's obvious like Bernardo Silva is in that.
No, of course, he's a legend for Manchester City. You know, he could get a statue outside that club. He won in the Champions League, arguably. They scored that amazing goal against Real Madrid.
In his 8th year.
And
He's
I
in his
feel-
8th year. 8 years, a lot
8
of years.
years.
At a club.
8 years.
Yeah.
I feel like if Pep Guardiola was to build, let's not say the best 11, let's say all-time 15 with a few subs, Bernardo Silva.
All
would be
teams.
15.
All teams.
Yeah, all teams.
Bayern, Barca,
all
Man
teams.
City.
Bernardo Silva's in that squad. 100%.
On the bench, though.
That's why I said the bench, because I know the three in the midfield. But if one of those three come
What's
out,
Bernardo Silva's best position, Dazza?
Flipping, no.
that's a big one. Because he's played all over the place.
I'll say right wing, you know.
I would say right wing.
I don't like him right
That's
wing.
why when I picture him out on the right.
I
Yeah.
don't like him right wing. I don't think he's a good right winger because
He's a hustler, man. He doesn't let defenders
I
rest.
don't know about right wing.
see you're saying-
Mahrez was a better right winger than him.
Yeah.
No, there was
Yes.
there was a
Yes.
time where there was a. Do you know what,
Yes.
T? If you go back, I'm sure Mahrez. Who did he drop for the big games?
I feel like Mahrez played the big games.
Is it?
That's how I
Because
feel.
I
Silva played
learned
big
about you.
games.
You put a
He
tweet
did
in
start all
you
big
put
games.
a being in a group saying he doesn't trust him in big games.
You might be right. No, that wasn't Mahrez. I think I was talking about Bernardo Silva.
So he dropped Bernardo Silva
I
big
feel
games.
like I might have been talking about Bernardo Silva. Yeah.
Okay.
But Bernardo Silva is he's better in the three. Kevin De Bruyne, Rodri, Silva. Those three were devastating. Ugundi. Gundy.
I'm no comment from me. I don't know. No comment.
Right wing, I don't like him right wing because right wing he's good, he can do it, but he always cuts in and he ends up in the middle of the park and he does a through ball.
He started most games in the middle, in the attacking midfield position.
Attacking midfield is there, and then
he needs that freedom to kind of like.
This season though, he's played DM, CM, AM, right wing,
striker, left back.
He did play striker for a period though, didn't he?
False nine, yeah.
So that just shows that he probably has the best brain, no pause, in the squad.
Yeah, I think Pep likes super smart football guys.
Yeah.
But he has the athleticism that, say, KDB doesn't have. KDB might be smarter, but they're both...
I don't think KDB's smarter, you know? And I think KDB's one of the best midfielders in the world of all time. But I don't think he's smarter. I don't think he's smart. Don't be
fooled by the legs.
No, I'm not talking about the running and that. I think Silva's on the level as Iniesta and Xavi. He could have played with them and not look out of pocket. Yeah, I think he reads the game faster than KDB.
So you're saying that Bernardo Silva's brain is bigger than KDB's?
I think he reads the game better than KDB.
I think I agree with that. You know?
KDB's lack of pace would say that KDB probably reads the games better than Bernardo. KDB, what he doesn't have in pace, the amount of control he has over games, like that's got to be intelligent.
Decision making.
No, yeah, he'll make the right pass. KDB, he'll make the right final pass.
Controlling games, think like all that.
It's higher.
Working from defense as well. Like Pep, they both go deep for the ball. They both go deep for the ball in dangerous positions. But yeah, they're both the special guys, I think.
Yeah, definitely.
In Pep's system over the years, whose intelligence is on the pitch.
Don't let intelligence fool you with game winner, though. I know KDB's a better game winner than Silva.
No, but Bernardo Silva as one.
I know, but KDB is Mr. Clutch.
I just think when players that control games with less touches are flipping smart. KDB, you pull off into space.
Oh no, there's been times that KDB's on the ball the whole game, Specs.
No, but I've seen KDB kill a game with less touches more than Bernardo Silva.
But it's like the final pass.
It's like Odegaard. It's a bit like Odegaard and Fabregas, I think.
Yeah.
Like Odegaard
he's doing
takes too many touches, but that's how he controls the game.
Well, Silva's busy, he links play all over the pitch.
My man is just bang.
Yeah.
Every pass makes something happen.
Of course, he was not signed by Pep Guardiola.
Yeah, of course.
That's why he's not.
Of course.
Yeah.
Maybe I could be wrong, but
Bernardo Silva for me is... Yeah, he's
intelligent though.
He's
super
very
intelligent because of his stature. Look at his size. He has to be intelligent.
He should be Man United's next manager. No, seriously, give him.
What is it? How did you think of that?
I just because Man United help.
That is class. Yeah, that is class.
If he goes
Bernardo
into
Silva should be Man United's next manager.
That's class. If he goes into management, that's class. 10 years from now, that's class.
Not 10 years now. That's 2
Oh, now,
years.
he's
2
now.
years from
He's
now.
playing now.
Yeah,
Of course.
Probably
Fabregas is manager of Como.
He
I'm sure
was
they're
playing
not
there a couple of years
bro.
ago, yeah.
Come on, bro. Modric is going to be manager soon as well. He's not going to be managers, bro.
That's going to be amazing.
But we've made it to number 1 on our list. And if you've made it this far, thank you for coming and give us a subscribe if you haven't. Remember, the amount of requests to subscribe are going to slow way down once we've hit a certain number. We haven't decided what that number is, but we're at about 17,000 right now. We want to be at, 400,000 by the end of this episode if you could make that happen. But number 1 on our list is a player who was voted number 1 by Lewis, Oliver Hayes, Manchester City fan, Miles, Sven, Gibson, Tigo, and Joe Walker. Not by Specs and not by J-Man City 11. It's Rodri.
How about you? Who did you have?
Oh, who did you
have?
Number
one.
Number 1. You did, yeah sorry. Rodri.
Very special. Very special.
It's evident that it's showing now.
Again, I think the Rodri situation is more Pep Guardiola than Rodri. I'm gonna base it off Rodri at Atletico Madrid last year. Well, not last year, sorry. When they bought him when he was in midfield with Thomas Partey.
3 years ago, 4 years ago?
T took very long. I remember watching Rodri, and his full name was Rodrigo. And it was, but who the fuck is this? Then had to go hang around with Pep Guardiola every day for time. Guardiola said, okay, now you're ready. We're going to take the Rodrigo off and put Rodri. And then bang, he was there.
Signed him at 22, man.
Yeah, but Steve, let's not do the age thing because Lewis Kelly and Ethan Uri are younger and they're a bit bored. So let's not do the age thing.
Signed is different coming in the academy. They signed him at 22.
Took him long.
You got to remember as well, like at Spain, he played games at centre back.
That's what I was about to say.
This guy
He was a centre back.
I consider him generational personally.
No.
I think he is
Most improved.
He's not the loveliest player to watch. He's not the
Silky.
he's not a
listens.
highlight.
But remember, he don't like aesthetic he plays.
He just listens, man.
because if it was just listening, he could have
You
replaced
saw
it.
it,
He could have
okay.
replaced it.
Yeah, that's true.
But boys,
He
listen.
scored the Champions League.
He's got you there,
goal.
those specs. If it's just listening, he could have replaced Rodri.
You know why he can't replace it?
Go on, why not?
Because there's no one else to come. There's no one else
But
there.
you said it's just listening.
It's just listening.
It is listening.
If it's
But
just
Rodri-
listening, you'll get Kovacic there then.
Yeah, but Kovacic hasn't had time. Let me just say this. How long has Kovacic been there?
18 months.
2 seasons. Yeah, 2
And,
seasons.
and Kovacic is not a DM.
Rodri was there within 18 months, way before.
It took Rodri time to.
Not that
Again,
long, not that long.
guys, Rodri's sick, by the way. I'm
2
just
seasons.
giving you
By
some
the second
facts.
season, he was
Just give you
there.
some facts. Like, he's not special because of him. He's special because he listens to Pep and all the staff members.
So you're
And
saying
what
he's
about when he's in Spain?
yeah.
But Tia,
Oh, but
he
then
got-
when he got injured in the final,
Zubielda came.
No, Zubimendi and
Zubimendi came.
Dani Alves.
It's good listening.
They came and
It's good
killed
listening.
it. Zubimendi did.
Zubimendi came second half and no one cared about
Yeah,
Rodri.
it's true. It's true. For one, it's true. So he could be a bit of a systematic player then.
He's a system player, a fantastic system player.
But I
Every
still
one
went
of
number
these
one.
players is a system player, apart from Riyad Mahrez.
Bernardo Silva? No, T.
No.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah,
Silva
Silva
could
is- Silva
Silva
is
could go
super
anywhere
player.
and play in any team.
Okay, just
Go on, Dazza,
give
you
it a
went.
go.
Rodri playing in, like you said, he came from centre back here. He went to DM. I believe when he went to DM, in the first season, he became the best DM in the world.
Yeah.
He definitely became the best DM in the world.
Yeah.
So I don't believe that was Pep.
That's a bad point, badly made. Bad point,
No,
badly
wait,
made.
wait.
You are rusty.
Wait. He's the best DM in the world. And I'm saying this because of Pep.
And he's saying
So
it's
what
not
are you
because of-
saying?
I'm saying it's not because of Pep.
It's because of him.
Because of him.
It's because of him. Yeah.
No, Pep's a big factor in every one of these players' careers. And Rodri's probably a good example because he was a midfielder, Pep. But Rodri, you can go through this list and say there's a player on the team sheet and you just think, well, Ilkay Gundogan is one. In that era, between 2020 and 2022, you say if Ilkay Gundogan's name was on that list, you thought Mint City probably ain't going to lose. Rodri's name, since his emergence, like probably 2020, mid-2020, end of 2020, Rodri has been a name that is so dominant over games.
Definitely.
And is so
Definitely.
pivotal to Manchester City winning matches. And I know I said Erling Haaland was signed to win the Champions League. That's because they already had Rodri. If they didn't have Rodri in that Champions League run, they are not winning the Champions League.
No.
There might be other Rodris. There might be other
No,
Rodris.
I'm not.
But Rodri as a physical specimen, plus the output, plus
He could play.
the impact of him being injured this season, plus the impact of him in big games, Champions League finals, for instance, to me says there's never been a more important signing by Pep Guardiola than Rodri.
And you know what? Part of that I can agree with, and you're right. I've seen Rodri at times sit DM. It's 0-0, no one's scoring. He kisses his teeth. He step forward and score an important goal. Like he's a complete midfielder. But like I said, in school, if you listened from year 3 up to year 11, you become prime minister. I'm telling you this now. It's all about listening.
So what? Declan Rice never had
Yeah.
Pep. Is Rodri as good as Declan Rice if his upbringing's at West Ham and then Arsenal?
No. Because Declan Rice's way, he didn't need a listener. He kind of, with Declan Rice, I see him use, it's his brain as well. Like most of it is his
So you're
brain.
saying that Rodri's not using his own brain?
No, Rodri's better
Because
than,
City wanted Declan Rice, but Arsenal
Yeah, they
took
did.
him off City.
Thank God. by the way.
Rodri's better than Rice. I'm not saying Rice is better, by the way. I'm
of
just
course.
saying
You
that.
did say that.
Rice
You did
is,
say that. You said if Rodri had the same upbringing as
yeah, I'm telling you,
Rice,
the work, the coursework.
Rice would be better than Rodri. So
Rice doesn't need Pep Guardiola's work.
neither does Rodri.
Come
Rodri
on.
didn't get
You
bought.
did you watch
Rodri didn't get bought for 50 odd mil from
Alright,
Atletico
but-
after one
but
season
when Rodri
because he was.
But when Rodri was playing under Diego Simeone with Partey in midfield at Atletico Madrid in 2017, it was. We wasn't seeing this.
He was
We
21
were
years
Rodri-
old.
Oh, so we're doing the age thing now.
It's
T?
important.
You're doing
It's
the
a
age
factor.
thing.
It's
So when
important.
I saw Fabregas at 15.
No, not everyone's the
No,
same.
come on,
Not
see,
everyone's
no,
the
but
same.
you can't give
when
everyone
I
the
first
same
saw
measuring
Fabregas
stick,
on
those
the
specs.
53 at 15 years old, come out on the Charity Shield. I thought to myself, wow, this guy's playing with Vieira and all them lot, passing. What then?
Yeah, but it's different. Other players develop at different stages of their career. Obviously,
Did
he needed...
Fabregas need Wenger?
Yeah.
What?
Because
Do you know Fabregas? Do you know Fabregas before he went to Wenger? At
Yeah,
15.
he wanted him
no.
at
What?
Barcelona.
You can't do your research.
Then
bro.
Fran Merida was Fran Merida. Like
You think Fabregas was Fran Merida?
no, I'm just saying like Fabregas did
He
when he
needed
broke into the
Wenger.
Arsenal team, he did have Gilberto Silva and Patrick Vieira
Vieira
next
there.
to him.
Yeah.
It's a different player if he doesn't have those players with him.
All right, so okay, watch this. Okay, watch this to you. Let's talk about the best DMs in world football. That's the best way to put it.
Rodri, yeah.
Okay, Rodri, Patrick Vieira.
Okay.
Who else is there?
Baleba.
Who?
Baleba.
Fuck off, man.
I think
no.
he's elite.
He's not in the best in the
fuck
world.
are you
He's
doing,
gonna
man?
be. He's gonna be. He's gonna be.
You're
He's gonna be.
trying to get him in from early. We know he's
No,
good.
he's gonna be.
Just chill.
Rodri, Baleba.
Baleba's coming.
But we know he's good, but he's not there. So why are we talking about him now? Keane?
Casemiro, obviously.
All right,
No,
come on, land.
yeah, okay, Casemiro and all these guys.
I'm trying
yeah.
to insert some levity.
Like for me,
Gravenberch?
Land.
No.
Man.
they didn't need
Thomas Partey?
coursework.
Of course they did. What are you talking about?
They didn't need coursework from one specific guy. Do you know why I look at Rodri? Do you remember Guardiola, Barcelona and Brescia?
Yeah.
That's Rodri.
No.
See, I'll switch now.
Go on, switch.
Guardiola back in the day is Rodri now.
No.
So what does that show you? Naughty,
That he found a great archetype, but he's not Guardiola. He's not.
brother. If I go
The physical.
if I go
It's
box
two different
pot,
type of players,
if I go
bro.
box pot now, I find a 19-year-old with glasses.
Careful.
Yeah. Okay. No. Okay. A 19-year-old guy with glasses. Yeah.
Careful again.
And I wanna make him me, and I put him here,
You couldn't.
and I show him the jokes and
You
everything.
could make Miles can make someone Miles. I don't think you can make someone Specs.
No,
course I
you can't
can,
make.
T.
No, how can you make?
If he's a good listener,
Wait. That doesn't make sense.
what?
No,
That
there's
makes
only me.
sense.
No, it doesn't matter. You can't make me.
You could make a Miles.
You couldn't make a Mars. You couldn't.
You got to challenge.
There's other spec-
You got to challenge everything.
No,
get
it's
a few
not-
words wrong.
No.
Shout. Little head.
But you can say
big
it's every
hats.
respects though.
There's
You can make another specs.
no.
I don't think so.
No.
Of course you can.
I mean,
Get glasses. Weird looking
there's other
guy.
pods that's tried.
I'm saying to you.
I'm telling you now, T. I am telling you now. That's what it is.
I disagree, but
That's not Rodri on his own.
I hear what you're saying, but you're wrong, and I disagree. And I think without Rodri, I don't know if Man City ever win the Champions League. Boys, that is our 10 best signings by Pep Guardiola in the Manchester City era. To count them down, we've got number 10, Leroy Sané, number 9, John Stones, number 8, Riyad Mahrez,
Decent.
number 7, Ruben Diaz, number 6, Ederson, number 5, Kyle Walker, number 4, Ilkay Gundogan 2016,
Big boy.
number 3, Erling Haaland, number 2, Bernardo Silva,
best.
number 1, Rodri. Thank you to everyone who contributed to our vote. But before we go, I want some recommendations. I've told you, boys, from now on, we're going to end every episode with a recommendation. We're going to provide something to our audience to add to their lives, from our lives, from our pockets, to make their lives better. Dazza, have you got something?
You know what? I think I have. I was watching something with my auntie.
Oh God. With my auntie.
What's it called, man?
Watching stuff with their arm.
The ice skating. With
Shaky come dancing?
Strictly Come. No, is it Strictly Come Dancing?
Dancing
On
on
ice.
Ice.
On
Anton
ice.
Ferdinand.
With Anton Ferdinand in it.
Yeah.
I think that's class, man. Cries a bit too much, but you lot give that a watch.
T, what is that
W.
about? T,
We're 2 episodes into this. That's the worst recommendation we will ever get.
what is Dance on Ice?
Ever get.
What is Dance on Ice, T?
It's a dancing reality show. Anton Ferdinand's on there.
He sits with his auntie watching
He
it.
sits with his auntie watching it. And he's
Skating
recommended it to our audience.
Yeah. I don't think it's out there like that. I don't think people
If
watch it.
anyone ever tops that for bad picks, you gotta let us know in the comments. That's shocking. Shocking.
Watch it.
Terrible.
Miles, have you got something?
Yes, my recommendation is I'm actually wearing it. It's this t-shirt. It's called Stay Humble. They're called Doodle with Lux. They reached out to me. They said, do you want this t-shirt? I think it's a brilliant t-shirt. They don't just do Arsenal merchandise. They do everything. Any club. Any
Have they
player
got a
you want.
website or an Instagram?
Their Instagram is Doodle with Lux. So just go over there. Support the brand, man. It's good.
Yeah,
It's got this at the back as well. Do you want to see it, Specs? I'll show you.
Yeah, let me see that.
It's got this at the back. The camera.
Nice.
Not good though for Arsenal at the moment.
I'm gonna
We should stay
recommend.
humble.
Sorry, thanks for that, Miles. Thanks for turning around. It took ages. I'm gonna recommend an artist called Lexa Gates. I've discovered the other day she did a song with Fabulous. Was it Fabulous and Jadakiss for Kif?
Is it?
Yeah, and she's a singer. She raps a little bit as well. She's class. She's class. She's got a lot of music out on Spotify. She's on Instagram. Lexa Gates. You like her?
I'm gonna recommend I'm gonna be different here. TikTok. Going on TikTok.
You're going to recommend TikTok?
Yeah, so you go on TikTok, go on the search bar and type in
Oh, this is worse than mine. Go on.
Homecoming Soldiers.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they play like a sad song, 1,000 years. Is it a 1,000 year song?
Okay.
And basically, it's all surprises, but it's like a minute long.
Coming back from
So
army
like, a
and
guy will be on his 50th birthday, but his friend he hasn't seen for years just pops up and they start tearing up. And I think it's very emotional. I think you guys should watch it.
Just so you know, that's what he's like when he hasn't seen his family for a little while. He goes and seeks out sadness and happiness. He has to feel something.
Leg swing at the top.
Leg swing.
That is big leg swinging, you know. Big. I didn't know you were sitting in your house balling, you know.
One more recommendation.
Go on.
Remember, I did something in my house the other day. You were like, this is sick. What did I do? Tell Tigo now. Remember, you stayed at my yard.
Yeah.
I woke up. I put the TV on and I was
Playing jazz.
Jazz is class.
I played jazz music, instrumental, and I was cleaning the house.
That's the first thing I'm gonna do when I get my flat.
Is this what you do? This is sick, Specs.
proper
Only
relaxing.
praise from Dazza. Dazza was relaxed.
Everyone-
I'm relaxed.
Everyone, phones out. Who got a follow back? I did not get a follow back. Joseph Alowu does not rate me.
Oh man.
Nah, I didn't get a follow back.
Come on, Scorcher,
Ronnie
man.
Vint
My
doesn't
favorite
rate
MC,
you.
man.
Does Scorcher not rate you, Dazza?
You don't rate me, man.
I'm unfollowing him though.
How long have we got?
To the end of this episode. We've got right this second.
Okay, let's check.
I'm following him.
Mr. Famous Boy.
Carl Walker Peters, please. No, boys, no.
Hold on.
There's no Carl
There
Walker
he
Peters
is.
there.
There he is, guys.
That's Ronnie Vint. Ronnie Vint follows
Ronnie Vint follow me. Did he follow you?
From Path.
Alright, I'm following Ronnie Vint back right now.
From my left, thank you for watching. Subscribe to the channel. Give us 5 stars on Spotify and Apple Music or Apple Podcasts, and give us a like on YouTube. Thank you for coming.